Gaming with your grandpa can only mean one real thing these days.
Eat ass, shit ass.
That's not what it means, but that's okay. Hello, it's me and D stream today. How you guys doing today? I hope you're all doing well. AK Hi Fitz, how are you doing today?
AK Hi Fitz.
AK Hi Fitz.
Fitz is many people all at once.
I mean, Fitz is the only person. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. I forgot to full screen, so I can't see the fucking thing at all. You can control it now, by the way, because like our voices by themselves sound terrible because it echoes through yours, you know. So the more audio, the better. So please put on Sonic Mania.
I told you to do it.
What? How am I supposed to do it? You're first, aren't you? Oh, I can move this.
Oh, yeah, you can move. So fucking. That's cool. Why I changed your name.
Whoa, you suck, don't you?
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Hi. Welcome to the Q&D stream. The main thing for today is...
Yeah.
I can't help it. A Sega logo always gets me. The main thing for today is D is going to be answering some questions. Oh my god, I accidentally entered the fucking Discord chat. I was just sitting alone in one. Oh, that is loud. Alright, turn it down. I don't know if I turned down enough, though. Hopefully enough. But yeah, I'll see how this goes. I don't know when to answer questions. I feel like not yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, probably not yet.
Yeah. Especially because no one's fucking here. So like, why would we answer them now? You know what I mean? Mania mode.
But mania mode or question?
I don't know what the fuck this is, but we're gonna do new.
I think that was just that day that we were looking at the game.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah, you're right. Cool. Cool.
Look at these cool cats in their little plane.
So, if this works properly, we should both be able to control. Like, you control Tails, I control Sonic. If I'm right about the situation. First, I love the tracks in this game. What's that? It's worth pointing out right now, part of the reason me and D really were excited to play this, is because this is like the first, like Sonic 2 was like the first game we owned. You know what I mean? Like me and her.
Yeah, it's like we had other ones, but the NES died so fast that I barely remember it.
So you can move. Okay, cool. But can I grab onto you? Float. Oh, I could. You just need to actually... Yeah! Take me... Oh, you know you can click more to fly higher, right? Take me away. Come on. Oh.
Do I have to keep clicking it?
Huh? Yeah. Come on, bring me away! Bring me away!
I totally forgot how to play this game.
This is cool. Whee. But of course you run out after a while.
I'm a weak little bitch.
Cool. Hi, it's Sonic time. D, what's your favorite Sonic moment? Where'd you go? Where are you?
I just...
Oh, God.
I suppose I've passed away again.
Together as one. Look at that, little balls. We're two testicles in a pod.
I'm leaving.
Oh, I'm faster than you. This is a problem for you. Okay. D God. Nell's here. Nell's important. We're gonna go with the first question now. What are you doing? Deanna, what are you doing?
I didn't mean to do that.
Don't touch anything that hits you. Alright, Nell's here, so now we can ask. We have a question answered because I want at least 2 people before we fucking start answering questions.
We got a different pair of siblings in the chat.
Alright. What the fuck? No, not summary. What the shit? Okay. Alright. So the first question. Favorite memory?
That's a hard one to begin with.
Well, you have to start thinking of it as I'm fucking doing the level epically. That's why we did this.
How do you choose, like, one memory?
Well, what are some that, like, just kind of come to your mind? Well, like, any happy memories you just constantly think of?
I hate that literally the first thought in my mind is little you projecting yourself into the
Why
wall.
is that a happy memory for you? I was in pain. I suffered.
I feel like my happiest memories feature you in pain. Just like this. Oh no. Oh,
That's such a horrible thing to say.
I'm kidding.
I'm gonna kill you.
No,
that's not a horrible thing to say.
For some reason, that's the first thing that popped to mind.
Well, there's an example. Do you have any others that like really like get to you?
Projectile bin.
That you really like? I mean, I guess I'm doing one of these.
I'm trying to think of something that could like really count as like a favorite. Do you have anything like maybe I can piggyback off you?
My favorite memory is oof.
I feel like so many things happen, but like
favorite memory is so hard. That's such a difficult question.
Because it's like there's no one event, like, you know, not married, never had any like big event like that. Obviously, like anyone can say, oh yeah, when my child was born. Like I don't care about your child, so that's not my happiest memory.
My favorite memory is when we hit 1,000 YouTube subscribers. Get to work, everyone.
So
God,
stupid.
Sorry.
It's like it's mostly just like little things that happened in various times. Like I liked going to the Vancouver Aquarium. Like I wouldn't say it's a favorite memory because.
Well, what are little memories that you enjoy like that then? Doesn't it be favorite? Like for an example, the Vancouver one. Is there anything else you can piggyback off that you enjoyed? A memory that you hold dear?
I'll kill this guy.
This is testicles. Oh, we're testicles too. D, it fits. No, it fits in chat. Never mind, I lied to you.
It took me a second to get that. I thought you were calling Fitz a testicle.
I mean, I'm not, but I would like to name my son Testiculon.
Testiculon. Don't squish me.
I also don't want a son, so I know I lied to you like that.
You don't want
like, right to your face.
Only a daughter.
No, I don't want any kid.
No.
It wouldn't matter to me. They matter not to me. Hold on. Juggle this bitch. Aw, oh, damn it. I swear to God, if it changed to you, because you walked by that one time, it'd be so funny.
I always loved whenever we went to Croatia and like Bosnia, wherever else, to visit family, because that was always just a whole summer of chaos. Like when I'm just sitting there trying to get a movie working for my brother, for my cousins, and we're trying to make it work in this little village, and you hear like the sound of, I don't know, 10, 15 grown men screaming.
I knew where you're going with this.
So you think something terrible's happening, you look outside, and there's like 5 older guys ripping the shirt off of another man and pouring beer all over him. And apparently that's how they were celebrating that there was a child born. They're thinking they're having a fight outside. They're literally screaming.
He had a kid. They were so excited.
He had a kid.
Kids don't happen that often there, so it's like, fuck. Unless you're Mima.
Yeah, unless this is the one guy who was like, I don't know how many.
Yeah.
It has to be 10 kids. I don't know how many are his and how many are from various wives that have left him with all the children.
But that man has a lot of kids. But aside from that, like, you know, kids are only rare in the village area, so like someone has a kid, oh, you fucking celebrate. That's big news.
Especially if it was like the guy who's like, I think my age or like a year older than me. And I was like, oh, a new generation. Trying to catch up.
Good shit.
I just yeeted away.
Together as a team, D. Hey, we actually made it to the end together. I'm so proud of us.
I feel like a lot of happy memories come with this stupid game.
Sorry, I noticed I was gonna fall on you, so I'm like, I'm not letting that happen. This is the last boss of Sonic 2, by the way. And you can only hit him from the upper area, so I'm trying to get him there. Fuck. I'm thinking he still works the same, but if it is like the... Yeah, oh, you could hit him there, actually.
Where have I gone?
But when we're down here, if you jump up, he's got you. So you gotta be careful. Oh, fuck. Nice. I didn't think that was gonna be it. Oh, work.
It's like I've passed away.
You did. I killed him.
Hello,
hey! Nice. Oof. Animal.
I want to say them. I'm PETA. I'm PETA.
Yeah, you PETA. Why do you want to be PETA? Who would ever say they want to be PETA?
Free
Hunger
the
Games
animals.
or activists. Both wrong. Either way.
What did PETA do wrong?
He was around.
Gail's the fucking child killer.
No, Gail's a child killer. I just don't care too much about PETA. It's the menagerie of Bafooligans. I'll be honest, I don't know shit about the story of Mania, so this is just fucking implying PETA would save animals. No, we're gonna euthanize them like PETA does. Don't worry.
We just don't want Robotnik to do it first.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah. We control the fate of all animals, not other people.
See, that's also my issue. Like, literally, every little memory that comes to mind is something really stupid that happened. Like, usually because of you. You were just a funny child.
Yeah, I'm fucking epic.
Like, projectile beam was one thing, but the time that you thought you were gonna drown because you went under the water for like 7... Not even 7, like maybe it's like a second or two.
It's a reasonable worry. Maybe I could have died. What if I died? You wouldn't be saying that now, would you? You'd be saying, uh-oh, my brother went onto the water for a second.
I don't know, you had a thing with water. I remember when we were...
Water's evil.
I mean, just being splashed with water.
Oh, yeah, I would cry.
Like, I remember Benny had this little inflatable pool in his backyard, and it was bigger than the one we had, so... all 3 of us could fit in it.
I found the ring.
And he just gave you a little bit of a splash, and you were done. You were screaming. And everyone thought that he, like, legitimately thought he was, like, holding your head underwater or something and trying to kill you. So we almost got in trouble. But no, you just got a little splash. But then his sister got revenge
I failed
for
already.
you.
I fucked up so bad. Oh my god.
Pouring that cold water over his head.
I ain't getting the Chaos Emeralds. I ain't that kind of Sonic. Not happening. I'm sorry. So sorry. But yeah. Also, this game is so nostalgic. Like these the tracks from Sonic 2, especially. So like Chemical Plant right here. Instant nostalgics. Again, me and Dee used to try playing these for days.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And we were bad, so we never won.
One of the random things I associate with this game is that, like, I don't even know how long it was now. It feels like it must have been a week, but it was probably only a weekend that our dad's cousin came with her family from Winnipeg.
Yeah, right?
And we spent, like, the whole weekend playing Sonic with this cousin that I have not seen to this day since then.
Yeah, I don't even know if they were our cousins, to be completely honest.
Like, his dad's cousin and her one daughter, but, like, whenever I see her now, I would never recognize her. She's got, like, a Kardashian face now.
Wait,
looks
you've
totally
seen her? I have not seen her one time in any variation.
I think either mom or dad is friends with her on Facebook, but she didn't accept my request.
But no, yeah, I've not seen this relative at all since that period of time.
That was like 2001, I think.
Yeah.
Wild. We saw her sister several times. The cousin sister, like my dad's cousin sister. We've seen her because not here. That's the funniest part. We never run into her in Canada, but whenever we go to Bosnia, she just happens to go the same year, and we we run into each other at least once. Our people are so weird. You think like, oh, your family's also in the same country. You probably see each other all the time. Like, no, we choose to live this like sad, lonely life with no family.
It's pretty solid. I mean, less to complain about. I already complained about you guys enough.
That's what's really funny about our people. It's either you end up having people who don't see their family like ever, or they live with an annoying grandma or something. There's no in between.
Careful. I'm fine. We're cool. I'm doing the thing epically. That means we're gonna win, right, D?
We used to drown so much. Oh, that music.
Yeah, we're gonna drown now. It's this part mainly, because I have to be slow here, and I like being fast Sonic, so fuck. We're fine. We're cool.
You know what's one that was always one of my favorite memories?
What?
The first time we ever went to the movie theaters. So it was just like one great day. We went to this like splash park with Benny and his mom. And I think, yeah, mom was there too. And we were already thinking like that's the coolest thing that's ever gonna happen. And then they're like, guess what? We're gonna go watch Scooby-Doo.
Hey, it was a good movie.
And we're just like, oh, you know, where are we gonna go watch it? It's like at the movie theater.
Good for a child.
And I think none of us had ever been before. So it was like super exciting. And the funniest part of that day was when we went to Safeway. And Benny he was just fighting with his mom because he really wanted juicy fruit. And she's like buying him the gum. And he's like, no, I want juicy fruit, juicy fruit. And we realize he's pointing across the street at Booster Juice.
Yeah, he's just dumb.
That's what happens when you teach your kids the wrong words and then you don't understand why they're using the wrong words.
Don't touch his bubble face. Wait till it's gone to hit him.
I did it.
Shit, he waited. We're fine. I'm epic. It's okay. We're cool. It's mine, you idiot. You can't get it.
Mine. I want it.
Fuck it.
Tails!
Hey, it's still mine. You got shit on. I decided my favorite memory is to see my siblings get along. I'd say me too, but I don't have another sibling.
You know, one time Chester liked me.
My favorite memory is seeing Dee look into a package of Oreos and go nice. No, what? Stop. There we go.
You're just trying to
speed.
I mean, it's always just like stupid little things like that. But I can't really think like what's one. I guess maybe the day that we came home and you see this itty bitty little kitten in Dad's arms, and I was so sure that he was trying to trick us with like a toy. Yeah. Because it did not look real. It was so puffy and tiny, and then it just like lion. It just lets out this little.
It was
and
so
we're
weird,
like, oh my god, it's real.
Again, he looked like a little lion, so it's like, that's not real. You know what I mean?
And somehow it's been almost 16 years since then.
What the fuck? Oh, there we go. DNA! DNA me! We watched a lot of Kim Possible when we were younger.
I loved that show so much.
Yeah, Baby Cheddar was great.
But I always think, like, I remember, one of the things that gets me is that day was my mom's friend's birthday. So we went over after school and we had cake and stuff, and, you know, we really wanted to stay and play, was it Mario Party 3 with her or something like that? Or Mario Party 5, I don't remember which one, and we didn't have that, so we wanted to play it. And Mom's like, no, we have to go home now. We have to go home. And I guess Dad had told her that he'd gotten home and the cat was there and everything. So like, we're so disappointed, and then you come home and you see that, and we're like, holy shit.
Something about the way you said we have to go home, like, you pissed me off. I don't know why.
That's like 99% of our childhood. One said something with the wrong inflection and it's ruined your whole day.
I said my coin, sorry. I got like really upset with Call. Now I'm physically incapable of calling Cheddar by his actual name. He's Cheddar. I'm insulted and pleased.
Like, do we ever even call him by his name half the time?
I called him Shitterton a second ago in like a loving way. Like in the cutesy voice, you know. I like him. He's a good guy. Makes me smile, makes me happy.
Dad keeps calling him by like random old Bosnian man names, and I don't know why. Like, they have nothing to do with his name, and they're names that you only hear on like really old men.
Like what?
Anything that ends with like a mir. I'm just gonna call him Chestimir now.
Radomir. I like that. Hold up. You see that big thing I just did? Bow! That's how I just play Sonic, D. You know what's funny?
Me, apparently, according to Fitz. I just don't know what I said.
Oh, you don't remember? Yeah,
I didn't see when that message came in.
Happens a lot. Where you don't remember what you said on stream, and everyone's like, it was funny, and you're like, was it?
Oh, just his name.
My speed. Yeah, when we were younger, we got all the names in Sonic wrong. For an example, Eggman was Chico.
Okay, no. We got this game for Christmas because the NES broke. Or maybe it broke. Who knows? My parents had no idea what technology was supposed to do.
They just said it broke.
It could have been broken.
It was probably fine.
They probably just broke one of those color cables or something. But they couldn't get it to work, so I asked for like a new Nintendo for Christmas. And Mom just bought like, you know, everything's a Nintendo. So she just buys this thing. I'm like, what the heck's a Sega? And she bought like freaking 10 games with it. I don't know what any of them were, but there was Sonic 2 in there, and it was our favorite game. But everything else, I had no idea what it was. And and I'm stalling because I forgot why I started. Oh yeah, Sonic.
Oh.
Sorry, I couldn't remember why I started telling that.
Just started talking. So you stopped me from talking. You just get, what the fuck? How did we get here?
But I was gonna say, our friend Denny had already like known a little bit of Sonic because he had a Sega before we did, and he's like, yeah, I'll tell you like all the names and stuff. So we knew Sonic and Tails, and he watched the TV show, but we never saw it before. So he's like, oh yeah, that's his girlfriend Sonya, and we're like, I guess that was based on his sister Sonia in the show, but it's not. It was Amy. And he's like, okay, so the red one is Red. Not Knuckles, his name is Red, so don't call him Knuckles around me. And then Eggman is, okay, who's this? That's Chico. And that just means man. So like we just called him Man. And years later, we found like a tape in our Blockbuster ripoff that we went to.
Where he was called Dr. Robotnik, because that was his original
and we were just
name.
like, oh my god, his name's not Chico?
Also, when Eggman became a thing, that was even more of a shock.
Yeah, we were like, wait, I thought he was Robotnik. No, Red was bad enough. Shadow was the worst one. Shadow didn't even get like a real name. He just got to be Black Sonic.
Yeah.
Because, you know, he's just Black Sonic, obviously.
I got a fucking
medallion? We learned Shadow's name that one year when they had like those little shitty handheld games at McDonald's.
Oh, you call them shitty. I like those.
They were fun, but like, you know, you just play the one little game and
I had the Knuckles one at the shop. What the fuck is this? Oh, we're playing fucking Tetris? What? That's Puyo, not Tetris. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. Shut up. Either way. Wow, I'm bad. Sorry, I'm not good at this kind of stuff. Why is it not D? D's good at this kind of shit. You played Puzzle League.
I'm not good under pressure, so I wouldn't be any better. But you know, Robotnik's doing worse, so like, maybe you've got a chance.
Do you remember Pokemon Puzzle League with we should do a Pokemon Puzzle League stream.
I love that game.
So you can stress the fuck out because you're the one who plays it.
Don't get me playing that game. I'm gonna be like obsessed with it again.
No, please. That was actually, I really enjoyed watching that. Because whenever we played Pokemon Puzzle League, it was funny. Especially versus Gary, because you got like actually heated at his Nidoqueen going.
It literally had nothing to do with the game, and I kept trying to pick different Pokemon to see if he'd pick something that wasn't Nidoqueen because it had that voice. And the freaking voice lines, when they keep repeating them, drove me crazy. Like Lieutenant Surge just constantly, "Aw, poor baby." I'm like, shut the fuck up. I know that you just gave me an extra little block on top. I'm gonna fight you.
I was playing Sonic. I was doing okay in Sonic. I don't know, play Puyo. Puyo! Like Kirby, get it? He's one of them rascals, you know?
I don't know why I thought you were gonna say he's one of them racists.
No, Kirby's not one of them racists. I'd hope. Awesome, I got rid of one of those yucky ones.
This is so
Kirby
hilarious.
would not be racist, yells Fitz. True. Kirby's a fighter for justice and peace.
Kirby is a precious angel.
I didn't mean to put that there.
That's another game that I always associate with like happy memories only. Every time we played Kirby, it was just a great time.
Kirby's great. Kirby's terrific.
I want to play. I want to play that one on the SNES Virtual Console. The one we used to play all the time with Ben. Yes, we killed it.
Bada boom, bada baby. Sorry, I got excited. I didn't expect it.
How much time we spent playing Kirby and the Crystal Shards?
Why is that a boss fight in Sonic?
Because shut up. He literally did just give up.
I'm happy.
He's like, nope, this is not happening.
I was doing very poorly. All right, now that we've done lights, camera, action. I use this track all the time in my videos. I've never played Sonic Mania.
We vibing. I love this. This is so pretty.
All right, next question is why?
Because.
That was the easy answer, easy question. All right, have you made videos before, D? No. That's a question. You're answering all of it.
If I say no, are you gonna call out my lie?
I'll call you out. Yes. Oh. You have to talk about it.
Which one? I don't know which one's more embarrassing. The fact that I used to make like edited music videos of WWE superstars and stuff. And I actually had I think I had 300 subscribers when I deleted my channel.
They were good. They were good.
They were fun to do. That one's okay. That one's a little bit embarrassing. What was super embarrassing was growing up in the time that everybody wanted to make lip sync music videos. And so, of course, we had to test that out. And I was just looking at those yesterday, too. And I'm watching as we dressed up with terrible, ratty extensions from Ardeen to look cool and, black eyeliner, stripes, teased hair, everything, singing along to whatever. I think one of them was literally Mr. Brightside, even.
'Cause I'm Mr. Basic.
There's just so many of those things, and I'm like, oh lord. And I also found the time that me and you, with our friends, decided to try and make a Jersey Shore parody.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It was so funny rewatching that because you and Dennis were literally tiny twigs. I don't know, the two of you together were maybe 100 pounds soaking wet. And you're supposed to be playing muscly jocks. And then you got into a fight with one of us that was very obviously fake.
Yeah.
And then somebody else comes in dressed as a cop and arrests him.
Send me the footage for that. I gotta make it into something funny. The parts including me, I mean. Obviously not gonna.
Yeah.
So yeah, D has made videos before, as you can tell. Also, D, you've edited videos before. Popcorn!
Popcorn.
But you've edited videos before, correct?
What do you mean?
Right, D? You've edited videos.
Oh yeah. I know when Benny would just message me in the past and be like, "Can you edit me a video?" And it was the easiest thing, but he just didn't want to look it up how to do it. One of them was literally just put music on this footage of me playing Call of Duty against this guy. I was like, "Do you want me to edit?" He's like, "No, I just put music. I don't know how."
So good. Yeah, that's D's video experiences. I love a Sonic run.
I probably would have made even more cringy fandom stuff for movies, especially during my Harry Potter phase in 10th grade. I totally would have gotten it, but then I got a computer, a new laptop, and I was like, I don't want to go through downloading everything for it, so I just didn't.
There we go. Finally.
So I used to run Sony Vegas on my what was maybe $150, $200 laptop until it died.
What the fuck is this? I love this track. It's also one I like to use.
I'm pretty sure I have some of those WWE videos saved somewhere.
Embarrassing.
Very.
Oh, you gotta hit the blue ones. I
of
see. I see. Oh, I have no health anymore. I fucked up. D, you're my shield. Oh, we're fine.
Money. See, money does give you happiness and health.
Yeah, that's right. Give me money. I need to pay off this camera I bought. Yeah, Deanna, be the meat shield in the way.
I got zippity zapped.
We're fine. Look at us go. We're being epic, D. I'm proud of us. I'm backing up just in case. Careful, careful.
Missiles.
You dumb idiot. We're supposed to jump on those ones. Stop it. We need them. D. Actually, those ones are okay. Hit that one. Hit that one too. Go, go, go. Not that one. Not that one. D. We need to actually win this fight.
I'm not trying to.
I have no more rings, D.
Sometimes the game takes control on its own.
Oh boy. I need rings badly. You nearly got me fucking killed there. Every time I was like, yeah, I'm gonna hit him now. You just go, blah. Enjoyable.
I'll fight
no,
you.
the missiles are fighting you. I don't need to fight you. Yeah, but case in point.
This is so funny.
Yeah, that one's embarrassing on my part. At least that was in the air. There we go. Yeah, fuck 12. I don't know if they were cops. I have no idea what I was fighting. I just everything's a cop.
Everything's a cop if you look hard enough.
Damn it, I want to grab them. Oh,
where am I?
Cool. Act 1 done.
I'm gone.
Hey, Kyle, how you doing, buddy? Do you still have those We Need to See It? I'm guessing you're talking about these music videos of wrestling. I hope you still have, like, some sort of...
I think I have, like, everything everywhere. Not everything somewhere. Because
track.
Mom would never buy me, like, a hard drive, so I had to save everything. I used to have, like, photos, videos, everything onto fucking, like, CDs. And
so
it's so annoying because it couldn't fit shit, so some of them are, like... so out of order, and it drives me crazy.
We gotta find those. We gotta share your music videos.
I think I even have like my old stories from when I was like, I don't know, 10 years old, and I learned Microsoft Word for the first time. So like we would just write terrible stories and then print them out, and I gave them to my teacher too. Like she loved them, but now I'm just that's so embarrassing.
You're embarrassing.
I am. That's the point.
Oh, I gotta spin it. I'm stupid. Damn it. That's rude. We have bad luck and we're stupid. Oh, God. We'll see how this goes.
My favorite thing yesterday when going through that hard drive was finding... We had this shitty old webcam with like the grainiest, ugly picture. But my dad let us take it because he didn't need it anymore. So we took a bunch of videos when Chester was like 3-4 months old. So he's just so tiny.
Oh, share those. You
like, so cute.
You gotta show this to Discord so everyone can see tiny little Chester.
So proud. And it's like the only videos we have of him as a baby because we didn't use the camcorder that much. And you didn't have a digital camera to get videos like that. So it's like a bunch of shitty webcam videos of little Chester. Also little Vicky, which was hilarious because... I like to make fun of her by sending her that.
Oh god. There we go, fine. I'm okay. Shut up. Bow. There we go. I'm awesome.
But it's also just cringy. So cool. Like, why couldn't we just film Chester? We had to get ourselves in there too. You saw you yesterday.
I did.
We drew on one of those like upside down chin faces. And little, how old were you then? Like 7? Little 7-year-old one's trying to be funny. I'm ugly face. I wear glasses.
Yeah, it's like I knew you were gonna get glasses, so I was just insulting you. What the fuck? Oh, I'll go back here. I'm stupid. We're fine. Yeah, it's like I knew you would have glasses eventually, so I just started mocking people with glasses, I guess. A choice younger me had. Do you know your classic style of humor, like being like, haha, I'm ugly doo-doo head. I wasn't really refined in humor yet. I hadn't been depressed yet. I didn't have depression yet to fuel my humor.
Honestly, it's a really good thing that we did not get that webcam or anything else earlier because we had so many terrible ideas. Like, let's just film this or take pictures of this. Like, I'm a little glad that our terrible old digital camera from like 2006 had no audio on it. Because we have a lot of videos on it, but no audio. And a lot of the videos were of you and the other two guys playing wrestling. But they didn't just play wrestling, throwing each other on the couch, everything. They did that. But they also had this Spider-Man. This stuffed Spider-Man, but not a whole one, half of one. I don't know what happened to his legs.
We beat the fuck at him. We beat him with the choke. I said, watch out, Spider-Man, for that choke slam. And Spider-Man went, no! And he went up and down. And then I said, watch out, Spider-Man, for that tombstone. And I hit him with the tombstone. He went, no! And then I said, watch out, Spider-Man, for this nice, friendly handshake. And we made buddies at the end, you know? So that's the important part. Flying battery zone.
I don't know how Mom never noticed that, like, you literally stole that Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
We stayed in this apartment for, like, literally 2 nights. Somewhere in BC. I think it was, like, Richmond or something like that. But we stayed there, and the boys shared one room with a bunk bed. First day, they broke the bunk bed by wrestling. There was too much wrestling.
I like wrestling.
You guys broke it. And then you saw that cool stuffed Spider-Man, and you decided that you were going to take it home with you, and nobody noticed that you guys brought it in the car and everything. Like, oh yeah, we had it from home. And then you broke him.
Then I broke him. Hey, look, it was more use to me than it was to anyone else. That is factual. Where the fuck do we go? Like, it's clearly this way, but I'm fucking up. Brain power. Brain power. Wubby!
I just remember that was always the case. Me and Melissa would be doing something. We'd be sitting in another room, and you just hear a crack, a bang, or just someone shouting, and you walk in and the boys have broken something. One time it was a wall, as our friend went ass first through the wall.
Yeah, he did.
Because you guys were playing hand...
Sorry.
You guys were playing hand hockey, which was our favorite game for some reason. I think it's just literally because you hit the ball with your hand, try to get it into the other person's goal. But most of it is just like slapping each other. Or Benny almost broke his pinky once.
Also, I don't know if you guys can tell, this stream is primarily supposed to be D. So if you're wondering why I'm letting her talk so much, well, that's why. I promise you, under any normal circumstances, I'd never allow this. Not on my stream.
It's just not the way. Not the way we do things in this house.
Bro, though, I'm happy that the questions so far have led to a lot of conversation. Because this means I can buy time. Because inevitably we're going to get to another question. It's just why, like the last one.
Why? But it's just,
oh, bitch! Okay.
It's just like perfect because that's how these always end up. No matter what we're playing, it's just going to end up in some random conversation.
One's Q and Chester. Here's the thing. When I get an answer out of the motherfucker, you'll get an answer out of the motherfucker. Trust me.
I want to know why he pulled up the welcome mat today.
We just fucking grab that shit. Just okay. Went up to it. He's like, now it's fucking like slid over. I have no fucking idea why he did that. Oh shit. No, I don't want to do that. Don't ever tell me to do that again. I'll eat you alive. Stop it. Okay. But see, here's the thing. I don't know why the fuck he did that. Maybe he had some pent-up aggression. Maybe he's mad that he doesn't have his own Q in stream. Maybe that's what's up. Maybe he's just, you know, feeling a little bit fucky-wucky today. And that's fine. But I'm pissed about it. Because now I'm sitting there thinking, like, did you pee? I don't know if you peed. Did you try to pee? I hope you didn't try to pee. I'm currently standing on the assumption that he did not try to pee. And I'm just, I'm being cautious. Why did I come back here? Fire!
That's why.
Oh, no,
he came back for the fire.
I thought I lost the fire, but you lost the fire.
That just makes me think, when we did film all those old videos and stuff, we were constantly trying to get Chester to be cute and, like, show up and, you know, be his adorable self. He wouldn't. The second you start trying to film a take for something, there he is. He gets the fucking zoomies.
All right, I'm struggling. So next question.
See that.
Next question. Do you ever braid your hair? Also, if you could braid Jimmy's hair, it would look so good.
I do, now that it's finally grown out enough. I don't know what possessed me to get like a chin length bob right before Christmas a couple years ago. It was fucking stupid because my hair was already like shoulder length. I can't put it up, I can't style it. And then I was like,
there's nothing wrong with chin length bob in any sort of way. But it's the way you said chin length bob. You're like chin length bob.
Like, first of all,
the way you said it was like it was something like heinous, like you've just done something like preposterous, something truly evil.
Exactly. It was
when
evil.
bobs are like so chill.
But like, first of all, it didn't suit my face shape or anything. It was not for my hair. But I was just like, why the fuck not? And second of all, I was already annoyed because I couldn't braid my hair. I couldn't put it back really. So I'm like, let's just cut it even shorter. You know what I could do then? Nothing.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Give me a checkpoint, damn it!
But like, now I can braid my hair again. It's nice. No. But I can't braid your hair. Your hair's too thick and it pisses me off because I don't have thick hair.
Yeah, you have thin hair.
It's like,
I mean, you've done it before. You've done it before, and when you have, it's been good. So, fair warning. Some of my nicer braids before have been D.
Can I give you pigtails?
I mean, you're welcome to if you want.
I still am trying to convince him to let me give him like an emo boy makeover. Now that he can like swoop his hair over to one side and it's really long and it's purple and everything.
April would really like that, I know.
I want you to look the way that we did in our music videos in 2009.
I think April actually suggested I do that, if I recall. She thought it'd be comedia.
It would be, because like you don't wear makeup, so it's just funny when you do, because you look like you have no idea what to do with your face.
I mean, I don't.
You're just like, I have a new face now, I don't know what to do.
I mean, I'm constantly changing up my fucking look these days. That at the point that I don't know what my face is like. Enough to figure out makeup.
It was so fun doing your makeup for the plays. Woo! All I had to do was just give him a little bit of coverage and like give him some eyeliner or something so you could see his eyes on stage. But I didn't do that. I turned him into like Ellen DeGeneres or some shit.
But the one play though, specifically, I was playing as a rock star like character. So instead of doing basic makeup, Dee just went fucking wild. It was really fun.
You gotta look the part, you know? Like, what if you take pictures with your adoring fans and they see that you don't look the way you do on stage? You have to look the same on stage and off.
I figured... I somewhere I have the photo of that. I don't know where, though.
I just, like, literally always want to do everyone's makeup.
Dee likes doing people's makeup.
That's why I love when Benny's sister comes over. I'm just like, come here, give me your face.
Yeah, you use Benny's sister like a fucking paintboard.
But she also just loves getting her makeup done, so it's perfect.
Perfect symbiotic relationship between two parasites. Well, I guess you guys are parasites.
That was like a lot of our time, like growing up too. Like you do your makeup and hair or something, put on ridiculous outfits, and you take a bunch of photos or videos or something. So many random photo shoots for no reason. Always in the bathroom. Usually you could see a toilet behind you, and it's just.
That's still my photo shoots. Go on my fucking Instagram. That's what you get. I make it sound like, you know, it sounds aggressive. Go on my Instagram, why don't you? That's what you get! Like, you know? What is happening?
Do you have, like, Fitz, do you have, like, really sensitive skin, or is it just, like, you know, I can't put makeup on, I don't like this?
I bitchin'! I
bitchin'! It sounds like you're trying to speak another language.
No! Sorry. Yeah, so basically, the summation of that, Dee has done styles and stuff for me before, similar to braiding, which, yeah, one being braiding, but Dee does not like braiding my hair, for my hair is too thick. I have a lot of hair. It may not look like it, but Dee knows every time she cuts it. Right?
Just, there's so much of it, like, where does it come from? You have more hair than I do, and you're missing all of it on the sides. Like, how does that work?
It's called being fucking epic.
Ugh.
I have a lot of hair. Hey, Becky boy!
Becky boy.
Oh shit, we're going to the fuck pits. Oh no! The claw machine.
The claw. You have been chosen.
It's ominous. I see, we have to jump on that to hit him.
Okay, I see that. That's what I get annoyed by Two Fits, is that I have, like, literally my brother has so much eye space, and he does nothing with it because he's just a straight man.
Hi, it's me.
And I have, like, a smaller hooded lid, so I'm like, I can do a makeup look, but I can't show it off because you can't see it, because they're just like, I'm gonna fold over.
I have nothing against makeup, I just don't, I prefer my face without it, personally. Yeah. That's all. You know what I mean? Like, I'd wear makeup, I just don't have a desire. And I'm also lazy as shit, so. You know what I mean? I
love whenever I've done your makeup, whether it's the clown or anything else. And, like, I do all the hard work, and you just struggle so hard. I'm like, here, take the cleanser, take the water, just scrub it, and then, like, take a towel or something and wipe it. And it's
an awful experience for me. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it.
Do you just, like, not wash your face or something? Like,
no, I do, but for some reason, like, my face feels ultra sensitive when, after makeup, right? So it feels fucking horrible, and then, like, I'm trying to get rid of everything, but it just won't go away no matter what I do. You say to use this one thing, and it'll go away, and it does on you instantly, but then I do it on me, and it doesn't. It takes, like, 5 attempts before it even kind of goes away. And I wonder what the fuck's happening, and I start being like, I'm gonna be here all day. Damn it. It's a struggle.
That's also why I love doing Benny's sister's makeup, because she has, like, big eyes, like, lots of eyelid space. She has, like, naturally big lips, everything. I'm like, you were, like, literally the perfect face to do makeup on. And it's also just so much easier than doing it on yourself, because, like, you do something so nice on one side, and you're like, oh, Lord, I have another side of my face. And my arm does not want to naturally gravitate that way.
That was embarrassing. I got the infinite thing for nothing. Oh my god, come on, Jim.
You struggling. It's okay, we all struggle sometimes.
Mr. Struggle.
I am Mr. Struggle.
Can't believe Mr. Struggle D.
Playing Sonic in a God-honoring way.
God. Ah, no, that was an extra life. I wanted it.
I would love to just like make a terrible Christian advice channel and just see if anyone would buy it.
Anyone would buy that? You're so blatantly not Christian advice.
No, I would go full on like girl-defined character and see if I could convince people.
We're in here now. Now, the way this place switches from inside and outside is sick. Sorry, I'm like hyper enjoying this.
Sorry, I was reading Fitz's message, and I also agree with that. Like, I have so much like colorful eyeshadow, eyeliner, everything, and then I try to put it on. I'm like, I look like a fucking clown, and I know I don't, but I do.
My Omega range.
So like, I'm gonna put on like maybe mascara and leave the house like that because everyone's gonna look and see the makeup that I worked to make sure that you can see the makeup, but I don't want anyone to see it and look at it. I love Benny's sister because she has big eyes. You know what? I pause too much when I speak because I speak without thinking too much, and then I sit there like, what was I saying?
I'm trying to talk less to stream
I know,
because I want you to like lead it because you know it's your Q&D, right?
But I'm
so
like,
it's really funny seeing you just go. You're doing great, by the way. I just want to mention you're doing terrific.
I was like, why are you giving me this chance? I'm like an airhead. I'm just like,
you're doing really good. What the fuck? It's just I'm an idiot. What? No, that's not what I meant to say. See, and you want me to speak? Look what happens.
It's just I'm an idiot.
But yeah, I want you to have the main floor because like ultimately the stream is about you, and
just, like,
you're doing a great
so
job.
Interesting.
No, that's not true. But it's okay.
Hi, Alina.
Hi, Alina. You're the best, and I think you're wonderful and awesome.
I think you're wonderful.
I was gonna say awesome before wonderful, and then I changed my mind, and apparently my brain didn't, so I almost said wasome.
I'm actually doing pretty good today. I was really lazy today. Like, I wanted to get shit done, but I just can't. It's warm, so I'm done.
I've been busy in my own right, trying to set up this bad boy. For future streams and stuff, this is you guys are gonna look like this now. You're not gonna look like that anymore. This is gonna be you. I'm upgrading you guys. You guys are gonna look different now. Isn't that cool? So I got this thing. See, do you remember that sub fund thing over there? That's what this is about. So if you want to fund this better, feel free to subscribe. No, but yeah, this is gonna be for streams and stuff. I've been learning like configuration and stuff with it. I got to actually work through webcam means. I have a boom arm that's gonna come around and hold it up there where you guys are right now, because this, like, right now my current one clips onto my monitor. I don't know if you noticed, but this is a DSLR. They can't do that. So I got a boom arm for that. The problem is with the boom arm, it doesn't have the right clip. Those are coming in on Tuesday or earlier, depends. But and then I should clip it onto there. And also coming on Tuesday. Currently it runs on a. Hold on. This demonstration's essay, right, D? Without the demonstration, what are we? But frogs eating lard. What? Well, someone just gave Alina a subscription. There we go. Thanks for helping pay for the camera, guys. You're doing great. Thank you, by the way. Here's the battery. This is a problem. A battery while streaming, problem. All right. If I keep this going, this might die during streams. Might have a time where I'm just talking, but I'm gone. That would suck. So also coming Tuesday is an AC adapter that goes in place of the battery, and then you open up this little like leather thing here and plop it through. It's a cable that keeps it charged all the time. Fucking great. I have everything becoming ready for my brand new webcam. No, I'm gonna use it for more than webcam stuff. I've been mentioning a video I have planned. You'll see what it is.
We're gonna film a 2009 style music video with you as an emo boy. Duh.
I'm an emo boy, non-conforming speech.
No, I don't need that in my head.
Oh god. But yeah, with the whole emo thing, I think April would really appreciate if I did that. Because emo e-boy, same fucking thing, honestly.
It just sucks because like nowadays you can't even do fun videos like that because everything is like instant copyright strikes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Before we used to put like all my music videos for like wrestling and shit.
Yeah, they would all be copyright striked.
There was
not striked.
There was times where they were, and like I had to take it down, whatever.
They'll be claimed, most likely, like a lot of them, right? Where
yeah.
Worst that might happen is you can't play them in every country.
Yeah.
You know, no big deal. But they won't strike you. They'll just block your video from everywhere.
I was pissed the
Gotham
one time.
destroy all record companies is their fault. It is. It is their fault.
The one that pissed me off the most is that I couldn't play a song on my Instagram video. On my private account does not monetize in any way. I'm like, I just want to show off my cute Christmas decorations with a cute Christmas song. So I had to find like some royalty-free one. It's fucking annoying. I just kept muting it. I'm like, this looks stupid because it's just me hovering around the Christmas tree.
Me hovering around that Christmas tree.
In silence.
Just you just acting a sentry for the Christmas tree. Sonic is dumb. Why do I hold left if I'm going right? I know I'm upside down, but that's stupid. It's dumb. Next question. Oh fuck. Jim's most embarrassing moment.
Oh my god, there's so many of those that it's like, how do you choose one?
There's not so many. Shut up.
What are you talking about? Don't even try to joke. Like, Projectile BIM was one of many ridiculous things that happened just in that like one little period of like maybe like 2002 to 2003. There was the time that you almost drowned in the lake, which was funny. That one is funny because me and my friend Melissa were sitting and watching as the boys were swimming with our friend's mom, and she was just like walking by.
I thought you said our friend mom.
Yeah, mom's my best friend.
I mean, I wouldn't complain about that.
So they're walking around. They're not swimming. They're walking. You can stand. And my brother steps in like a little hole, and you see him. His little head disappears for half a second. Friend's mom rips him up immediately, and she's like, "Oh, you good?" I saw the light. I saw it. I saw the light.
It's a matter of perspective,
and it's
okay?
like, you little dumb bitch, you opened your eyes underwater and saw the sun.
Okay, yes for you. What you saw was... But this is what I saw. I go underwater. Time. It's nothing but a concept that we created in our heads. The world opens up before me. As I sink further into this dark abyss, all I see above me is the light of the Lord. Finally, God, take me! And then so was my friend's mom who was pulling me up. So I lived.
I was like, boy, you were just looking at the sun.
Ask. The sun, shut up.
But then, same summertime.
Ah, spider!
Same summer, that was camping. We decided we're gonna go to BC. And one of the times we stayed nowhere near a lake or anything, so it's like, let's go swimming at this pool in whatever city we were in. Maybe Victoria. We go swimming and having fun, and the boys are sitting on some like airplane raft. It flips over. You see Dennis pop up. You see Denny pop up. Where's Yvonne? You see Denny pull up Yvonne, and Yvonne screaming again. Just, I almost died.
The floaty was on me. It was dangerous. I could not get up without the assistance of another mortal. Yeah, I deserve every right to be afraid.
But then the time that you weren't afraid was when you and Dennis sat on a mattress and you started fucking floating off into the Okanagan. I don't know, Ogopogo is gonna eat you, but no, you guys are just like, okay, can you guys come help us? And it's like, that's when you're not scared? You guys were literally in danger then.
We game overed.
No.
Also, Ogopogo can be scary, okay? Shut up. Also...
Yeah, that's the purpose. He could have, like, eaten you or something.
Yeah, but, like, the thing about the Ogopogo is, like, it's not gonna be there in the early area. And Mom was there to protect us, so I felt confident in my mother.
So Mom had to protect you.
It's all good, don't worry.
Because she was, like, the only one that could swim competently
We're back
enough.
in Act 1? For fuck! Alright, this might take a bit. Sonic is a cruel game made by terrible mistresses. Fate has tempted me once again.
Honestly, most of your embarrassing moments happened around water. One of them wasn't necessarily the water's fault, but it was when you were no longer terrified of water and your favorite thing was snorkeling. But not snorkeling, you just put on a snorkel and goggles and stood there in the water, in the shallow end, and you just stared and were looking for little things in the sea. And Mom told you a million times to start swimming, to like get your head underwater or something. But no, you stood there staring into the water. And guess what? Day one of our vacation, my brother gets heat stroke.
Hey, it's me.
You literally could not swim.
Heat stroke.
The whole point of that week was that we were going to swim in the ocean in Croatia, and you had to stay in the room eating terrible apples and like watching Doctor Who when you didn't have migraines anymore.
The terrible apples, I don't know if people know, but heat stroke makes apples taste like fucking piss. Sucks. I didn't know that. Also didn't know I heat stroke. I thought I was just sick.
He's like, oh, I don't feel well. And we thought, like, at first we thought because we went later that night after you had been staring into the water for hours with the sun beating down on you. We went to the seafood restaurant and you ate, like, so much fish that you'd never tried before. And, like, later that night you threw up. So Mom's like, oh, it's the fish. It didn't agree with him. And then the next day he has, like, a headache. It's like, yeah, you don't get a headache from, like, food poisoning. And then we realized it was the heat because you couldn't, like, you were so sensitive to light.
I was sensitive to light and the apples also. The whole apples tasting like fucking squirrel jizz.
Can you, like, come up with anything better? You just get grosser and grosser.
The apples made out of chipmunk semen.
Chickmunk?
Chickmunk. That was better, right?
No, but like, okay.
Look how high up we are.
I don't know if you were embarrassed by it, but the time you got knocked out was fucking hilarious. Once again, the boys just playing, like, wrestling. They would literally be sitting down and start wrestling, and nobody hit you. That's the thing. Mom did not believe it because, like, you had a bump on your head, and she's like, no, he hit you because he's a lot better than you. I meant to say bigger. He hit you because he's bigger than you, and you just don't want to say that.
Fucking attack, D. What the fuck? What'd I ever do to you this, like, very hour?
Very hour. You know, Mom was so sure that he hit you, and like, no. This dumbass got so excited that you projectile bimmed right into his knee head first, and then you just kind of fell asleep.
Knocked myself out of my friend's knee by projectile bimming into it.
Like, might have had a concussion, who the fuck knows, but like, he just woke up and everything was back to normal, so like,
yeah.
Okay, nobody needs to know that happened.
That might have created the entire BIM persona right there.
Could have been.
That's what came from it. Me having severe concussion, not realizing it.
Literally fit. Everything was head first to the point where Mom still jokes all the time. Like, Chester bumped his head into the table the other day because he got really excited about treats. And Mom was like, it's like, Yvonne. Because you just do that. You just go head first into everything.
Yeah, but also the Chester one's just adorable.
It was so cute. He was just really excited. They just bonked his head a little bit. Not hard. Just you hear the little dunk.
Just a little thunk.
he got an extra treat or two for that. Ah! Well, like I said, that one time, there was a time that you ran into the counter at Benny's house because you were supposed to be protecting us. You were the guard as we stayed in our castle. Why would you put
the one 3 years younger as the guard while you guys get to live in luxury? That's right, you wanted the working class to suffer. Fucking rich.
It was so funny. And you just ran fucking head first into that thing. And so you could have turned, you could have like ducked. You knew that the counter was there and you just went for it.
Ducking's for cowards. I'm not a duck, I am a goose.
And as you reminded me the other day, we used to call you baby.
Me gusta.
And it was literally just because, like, as little kids, we just could not fathom that your name could be for a baby. Because we knew a few men, like, you know, older men, like, no, he's the baby. He's little baby.
Also,
And it just kind of stuck. I look at my grade 2 journals. It's not like a mean thing. We literally just called you baby. It was just your name.
I was gonna make a joke about, me gusta.
Me gusta.
And why I thought it was funny, because, remember one of the first things we ever watched the internet, with, Do Your Boobs Hang Low?
Do Your Boobs Hang... Just Flogo in general.
Yeah.
That website. Flogo is one that I always remember because you just send, like, these e-cards or whatever, and it was, like, singing babies and stuff. And it wasn't funny, but it was hilarious at the time.
Out of things I played most on early internet, it's definitely, Neopets, I'm realizing.
Oh my god, yes. I was obsessed with Neopets.
Yeah, you especially.
I don't remember what my original name was, but like my username was something like Sashomaru, like 1971 or so, I don't even know. But
this is so lame, I love it.
Yeah, because like all my fucking usernames were just like Inuyasha things. And then I made another email that was literally like Pokemon Girl with
That's another thing we bonded over. Cringy. That's like the... That was like our both are gateway animes, basically, or one to more like non-localized as much animes. You know
That's what I always thought was so weird. There's so many siblings we've known.
Oh my god.
Who are so close in age, even closer than us sometimes, and they didn't grow. It's like they didn't grow up in the same house. I'm like, we literally had to share a room, TV, everything. So like our interests ended up being a lot of the same stuff because we liked the same shit that we watched.
That's also why we had the exact same humor, exactly the same, totally exactly the same. There might be sometimes you'll think, oh, they're a little different there. Yeah, like by a smidgen, but it's basically like, I'm like, say for an example, on Pokemon Ruby, she's Sapphire. You know, there'll be little differences, but you get the same fucking thing.
Bitch, I'm Emerald. I'm better.
You fucking ROM hack that no one wanted. God. You're maybe Mega Man White version. No one wanted White version when Blue existed. Oh, you got White version. Yeah, you got the worst version, you fucking moron.
See, the difference now in our humor is that I'm not a mean little bitch.
You are, though. You're incredibly rude to me. And for comedy.
I feel like literally the only difference is that I have never been much of like a shouty person. So
well,
like,
I really thought
you
were going to say I have never been mugged. And I'm like,
I haven't.
Yeah, have I?
I don't know.
I was very confused.
I will not make nearly as many jokes about jizz. Your obsession with the cum and the jizz. You know,
it's sorry, conks are cool.
But like we
new
could
hashtag just, cocks are cool.
Because how many times did we start something and just keep going forever because we kept coming up with more to that scenario?
Yeah, our humors complement each other quite nicely. It's really good. For an example, I'm gonna start the joke. All right, hey, and then you continue the next word. Okay, so hey,
Bob,
cock, perfect. We made a nice story. Proud of us.
You remind me of that one episode of The Office where Michael Scott goes to like.
Hold on, before you do the cock, I said cock out loud, and then Keck said you called what I missed. It's fucking funny. Hey, cock. How you doing, buddy?
No, do you remember that episode of The Office where Michael goes to like, was it improv class, and they keep trying to play that game where you finish the story by doing something new,
and he always has
every single time he like, I got a gun. You gotta stop now. Like every scene ends because Michael has to have a gun, and then he finally starts playing along nicely, and the guy stops. It's like, what did he whisper? He said he's got a gun. That's just you.
The idea of someone just taking improv and shattering it like constantly has always been funny to me. Like obviously not if you're doing it seriously, but like in a comical manner, it's like it's fucking hilarious. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, when we had to do improv, like I took drama in grade 9 because I didn't want to take construction anymore. It was stupid, and it was not for me. I am not a person who builds things.
I took construction. The first 2 months you're supposed to be making a little rocket, right? That you shoot off.
We never got to
really
do
cool.
that one.
Oh, that was in the last year.
Oh.
And I was doing that, and then eventually he was like, "Hey, that's supposed to be the first 3 months. There's a week left of class. Are you you ever gonna finish that?" And I'm like, maybe.
Eventually.
I launched on the last day of class.
That's hilarious.
I didn't want to do the ceramic part. You play with sharp things, and I want to cut myself.
God,
I honestly did not trust myself. I thought I would cut myself. And honestly, looking back at my track record, yeah, I would have.
Honestly, my greatest fear in 7th grade was awaiting the fact that I had to use the bandsaw to cut a piece of wood for my toolbox. And like I knew it was coming up because I'd finished everything and I was trying to delay it for so long. And I was just so scared I was gonna like cut my arm open with that thing. Didn't cut a straight line, but I didn't cut myself, so like I was proud. Fucking ugly ass toolbox. Like I mostly just took it because I like the teacher, but I'm like I can't. The construction part is not fun.
I gave my toolbox I made to my father. I was really excited. I'm like, it took me all year to make this because I'm very bad at construction. But here you are, Dad.
I gave mine to Dad too.
Yeah, we both gave ours to Dad. So already we're useless. You know, we're terrible children. But here's the problem with that situation. We both gave ours to our father, who has professional toolboxes, and we gave him these shitty ones. So when I noticed him not using the toolbox, of course at first I'm offended, but I'm like, wait a second. I built him a shitterton's fuckerton toolbox. This man has like 5-star toolbox. Why would he want my toolbox?
It's so stupid. Why does it have to be a toolbox? All those like American kids in the TV shows get to make birdhouses. Like I'd love to have birds.
Man, I had to make a fucking bridge for a class.
Oh my god, you made the bridge?
No, hold on. I had to make a bridge for the class, and that shit looked difficult. So, I didn't. What happened instead is I went into class, and, you know, everyone is presenting the bridges, and I come out with the world's greatest looking bridge in fucking history, because my father, the architect, built it, sorry. So he made, like, a miniature one based on architectural designs for bridges and shit like that, and it was fucking stellar. It was incredible, and everyone's like, whoa, you did so good. I'm like, uh-huh. Yep. Damn right I did.
It was like... It's still in there somewhere in the laundry room, and it was just so well built, and all the little kids have like their little popsicle sticks haphazardly glued together, and Dad's over here measuring the popsicle sticks to make sure that they fit together the right way, and somehow you got away with it.
School is cringe.
I remember Dad helped me build my fort in grade 7, because that's like the most annoying project when we had to build forts because we were studying like the fur trade and everything. It was just stupid because like you have to build it but also like explain it. It's like, can't we just do the explaining part? And
also,
I remember
Fitz,
I was
ironic.
Iconic.
Oh, I read that wrong.
But it was,
I read it as I
remember I worked with Dad to make a nice little fort where you could put things in.
Thank you for cutting me off. I was not spelling ironic correctly at all. You saved me from more embarrassment.
I got put in a group with this girl who was like kind of nice, whatever, and I was like, you're the only person that I kind of talked to, so we'll do this together. And all she had to do was buy the props. It's like, just buy some people and like, I don't know, some horses. And she bought this stereotypical Native American figure. So it's like, okay, whatever, he's gonna go in there, I guess. But he was also like the size of a Barbie when we needed something the size of army men, which she also brought because she couldn't find anything to be like the Pilgrims. So we had army men and one giant little figurine and a gigantic horse that he came with. And the teacher just looks inside and he's like, I don't know why these are here, but I love them. But it was just such an awful project because the only important part was the poster that went along with it, but you got docked so many marks if your fort wasn't built. But the poster was important because it had the information. And that is why my friends group did terrible in a different class, because they let the one guy handle the information and he didn't want to look in the textbook or something. So it's like, okay, pros and cons of building a fort in this part of Canada versus this part. And his information: there are some sharks here. There are no sharks here. There are many sharks here. And he's like, why are you talking about the sharks? What sharks? What does it have to do with the fur trade or like early colonialization, whatever? Why? What does the sharks have to do with it?
I'm so focused right now. I've been
You're trying to beat the big old spider.
Yeah, I fucking hate this boss.
I'm just dying a little bit. Like, what do the sharks have to do with the fur trade?
Fuck you! I'm eating your mom for breakfast! Egg! Rotund! I like him hard-boiled, eggy baby boy! Come here! Get on my toast! Sorry.
This is why you deserved your childhood nickname. Me and Benny used to bully him by calling him Egghead because he had kind of a big head. Which was a little bit of an egg-shaped.
My head's still egg-shaped. What are you talking about? Look at this.
But we just called you Egghead because we thought it was like the funniest thing. And you didn't even turn. You were like too dumb to turn it around on us and be like, Egghead means I'm smart. No, you just got pissed.
Because I didn't know Egghead was a term yet that people. Instead, you just shattered my insecurity and then said, yeah, bitch boy. Like,
you always got rude. Like, you were very easy to upset. Like, we would play games and Benny would literally
I was
name
an angry child.
But like Benny would literally give us names and he would get to be the cool one. He'd be like, oh, you can be like Princess Poopy Head. And I was like, haha. And then we turn to you and be like, okay, you're the baby Paper. And you're like, my name's not Paper.
First off, you're way too close to the mic now. You're like screaming into it and it's a little bit too much.
Shut up. I'll do what I want.
That's not it, okay? Baby Paper was indeed something that bugged me at the time. But what bugged me more was that every single game, Dee is the one to be rescued. Benny is the hero. And I am the evil muck monster at all
Always
times.
the evil
I just wanted to be the hero one time, my man. I just wanted one time to be on the good side. But I'm always on the side of evil. I'm always the one that people fight against. I'm just like, all right, cool. That's fine, whatever, man.
And the one time we let you, and you just took the story off the rails. Again, you were like the Michael Scott of the friend group.
It was a good story. I wouldn't judge it. No, for real, though.
He was like, and then the army invaded. Like, what army?
I was way too angry of a kid. I don't know why. Just really grouchy.
You just had anger issues.
With most angry kids, number one thing you shouldn't do is make me more angry. Which Benny and Dee would do all the time.
So fun. We were so
all the time. They were the worst for that. Which, like, now I don't give a shit about.
But we also...
I don't get angry ever at all much. Do I?
I don't think so. Like, don't flip out anymore.
Have I? Yeah.
I
ever? I feel like I put up with Gary for 5 years and didn't get angry. Come on.
Maybe that's what it was. She was truly a calming force because you had to balance.
That one's definitely the most calm I had to be in my life. But like
it was so fun to agitate you because it was really easy. Like Benny.
You sound like a fucking villain. It was so fun to agitate you.
Funny.
You weakling. Your cries of anguish were my joy.
Like, I remember Benny brought a box of Tic Tacs.
I thought you were saying Benny brought a bomb. And like, when? Where did Benny get a bomb? You know?
He brought a box of Tic Tacs over, and you didn't know what Tic Tacs were. So he just turns to you, he's like, yeah, these are my Yvonne pills. Whenever I get really annoyed of him, I just take one and then I'm fine again.
You know how aggravating it is for someone to turn to you every 2 seconds? Even when you're not speaking anything, just take a pill and shake their head.
So
I'm just like,
easy.
And young me is like, why am I here? Why am I here to be bullied?
But even more fun was ruining your life by terrifying you. Because that was also so easy.
Even more fun. Do you want to seem endearing to people? What are you doing?
No. I want you to know.
You gave me actual night terrors.
That I was an unhinged
I couldn't sleep. Mom was wondering what the fuck was wrong with me for like years.
Again, it was so easy. Like,
That's not what you should be saying.
We were terrified because like we thought like maybe a tornado was going to come in the summer because we always had tornado warning. But it was so easy. We were playing SmackDown on the PlayStation 1 or 2, I don't remember. Because Benny had it.
So this is my introduction to wrestling, by the way. Surprised that I'm so into it now.
We'd never watched wrestling or anything, but Benny was playing it. So we started playing as like The Rock and Steve Austin or something. And then Benny pulls out like a match against The Undertaker. And Yvonne's like, who's that guy? And he's like, oh, that's The Undertaker. He takes the souls of children down to hell, but only children under the age of 8, which was the age that we were. So this one starts crying instantly and he's terrified of The Undertaker. And it's like, you didn't even like hesitate. You just believed everything we said.
I had no reason not to trust you. You were my only source of information. What kind of fucking dumbass?
But like...
You're literally talking about how traumatizing me because I had no other method of thinking it was funny. You're evil. You're actually evil. I'm gonna eat you alive. You know what? Every single time I bullied you on stream, I take back any apology, even though I've never once apologized. I'm putting you in a nursing home at 24.
Too late.
No, you're going back to 24. I'm de-aging you and putting you in a nursing home.
But I think the thing that was funny is that we were so mean to you and everything.
Clearly.
And, like, we messed with you psychologically. But then you got a little bit older and you decided to be the mean one. But like you never got us back like that. You just fucking hit us. You were the violent child.
When I hit Benny.
You would hit any one of us who pissed you off.
I never hit Benny.
Because Benny was too fast.
No, I viewed the guys as bigger than me.
Even though Benny was never that.
Yeah, Benny was never bigger than me, but for some reason I thought he would kick my ass.
Benny was like a skinny little
And with you, I knew
child.
you'd kick my ass, but like I want to fight you, you know? It's like, with me and you, it's like Goku Vegeta. I'm Vegeta. I know I'm gonna lose, but I'm gonna fight.
The amount of time.
I would like to mention that I've not fought with D and... Well, it's been so long I can't remember, so that's an example.
But the funniest thing is that we never really got hurt unless it was an accident.
We had friends who fucking fought. Oh my god.
That was
and we'd be
scary.
sitting there just like...
We would just
they're like fucking.
We were just like slapping each other around a little bit, like get out of my spot or like give me the controller.
Yeah, this me and D is like a little shove. You know, this is what happens with them. You ever seen like Dragon Ball fights? They go like, that's them. Except like they'll go off in the corner. The funniest fucking thing. So they go off in the corner fighting. And you just hear hitting sounds, and you see one go flying like it's paranormal activity. Like, did someone just fucking Fusro doll you away? And that's every time.
Remember when they broke each other's iPods? Like, Mom would have killed us. But they just casually broke each other's iPods because, like, one of them accidentally broke the other, so the other one took their sibling's iPod and threw it against the wall so that it would crack too.
I would have been disowned.
Oh my God, we got in trouble for breaking things by accident.
Am I going in a fucking circle?
The one time we didn't get in trouble for doing something really stupid was because, as Mom said, it was our fault. She thought that, you know, our kids are like old enough to leave them alone for a second. I think we might have been like 6 and 3 or something like that. So still pretty young, but like I was a really smart child. So like you could leave me. But that didn't mean that I didn't do stupid things for like the sake of it being funny. And we used to watch the Amanda Show when it was this is so funny. We would watch the Amanda Show with Amanda Bynes, and there was this segment where they did a fake commercial for a toy where you just throw eggs at each other. So we thought, egg splat. That's what it was. We thought, this is so funny. We're gonna do that. And Mom and Dad, literally, Mom's like, I'm gonna take this second. Like, I have not had any rest. I'm gonna go sit upstairs. That is it. And she's like, I didn't even hear you guys. We fucking passed out. Like, we're gonna nap. That's it. Comes downstairs and she's like, oh my God, there's eggs everywhere. And like, we thought we were going to be in trouble because we didn't know how to clean it. And so we just ran away and left it. And we came back and they were gone. It's like, maybe Mom doesn't know it was us.
And we thought it was magic at first.
But no, she's just like, I couldn't even be mad because it was my fault. Because I thought I could leave my stupid kids alone.
Let me explain the skit. The person like surprised me and go, egg splat, and hit them, right? But we just grabbed a carton of eggs. Egg splat, egg splat, egg splat.
On the fridge,
over on the fridge, the wall. It's just fucking so stupid.
We egged our own house for the
so stupid.
But it was always something like that. My mom was like, it's my fault because I didn't watch you or I let you guys get quiet. She said, when I hear you and your brother and Benny, good. When you don't hear that, like, why did you let them be quiet? So one time she's looking, it's silent, and she's like, oh fuck. Goes upstairs, we're all in the bathroom, we've poured out every shampoo, conditioner, shaving cream, everything, and we've made a potion in the bathtub because Benny watched Harry Potter and told us like it would be fun. Honestly, half of our ideas.
Benny was
an
influential.
Instigator.
Yeah, he's an
When I think about it, we terrified you, but do you remember how much he terrified his little sister?
Man, no, but Benny did more than terrify his little sister. They thought she was broken. They thought she was busted. She'd just cry all the time for nothing. No, you just walk up and pinch her cheeks and run away.
And she's like 3 months old and can't say anything.
He'd run away snickering like a little fucking devil.
Like, but like when we're older, like Benny's just still traumatizing her the way that we traumatized you, and we're just like, this is the funniest thing ever. But she's 5 years old and you're 14. She didn't get her ears pierced because he told her they'd do it with a machine gun. And she had the little black Sharpie marks on her ears. And we came to the cabin. It's like, Vicky, why do you have those marks on your ears? And their older sister's like, well, she was literally in the chair. And the woman was going to get the little piercing gun. And Benny said it was going to be like a machine gun. And Vicky started screaming. The lady couldn't even show her the piercing gun. She was screaming her head off.
So pretty. Holy shit.
Oh
all right, so we need there's more questions. I'm
so
sorry.
So much childhood trauma.
All right. I like that your question's derailed. That makes me happy. What's your favorite thing to cook and or bake?
Oh, that's a hard one. I think my favorite thing to bake is honestly probably just chocolate chip cookies. Like everything else, like it's fun. Some things are fun to decorate, but just you can't go wrong with chocolate chip cookies.
I honestly didn't expect
that. Or
that.
Sugar cookies. Those are the funnest ones because you get to like make the icing and decorate them like for Christmas, everything.
Oh yeah,
I'm still so sad. Our first Garyless Christmas, and we get fucking locked down. I can't have my friends over to decorate with me instead of this controlling maniac.
But think about that. Now that Gary's gone, now the pandemic is slowly going away and probably will be not, like, restricted by the time next Christmas rolls around. Sugar cookies. We could bring, like, Benny for an example, you know?
Could maybe even, like, make cookies or something for your birthday. I don't even know.
Oh, maybe we can invite Kat. That'd be cool.
I would love Kat to come make. Like, that was what I was saying. Like, Kat can come make cookies. Vicky can come. Benny's fiance can come make cookies because she loves to bake too.
Oh, that'd be cool.
But no, nobody could come over because we couldn't even have anybody over for Christmas. And I was so sad.
Yeah, that's gonna be a way better alternative to Gary.
For cooking?
Oh yeah, Benny's engaged. I forgot to mention that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been engaged like what, October or something?
Yeah. He's a good guy.
I surprised everybody. He was too scared to tell a soul because he thought he'd ruin it somehow. Even his own family had no idea what was gonna happen. He's like, I just had to fucking go buy that thing. And then I had several nightmares of her saying no.
Oh, it's so cute.
They're adorable.
Yeah, they're really sweet. I love them.
Venus.
Venus.
But
it's funny because like Benny's such a fucking dork, but like
Benny's such a fucking dork.
When it comes to relationship shit, he's quite sweet.
Do you ever think of the fact that that fucking dork is who caused so much of your childhood trauma, and then realize like, oh my god, I was a dumb kid?
D, I look upstairs and I look at you and I think that fucking caused my childhood trauma.
And
then I walk up to you and I say, hey fuckhead, and you wonder why I do that, huh? You wonder why every single day.
But again, you told the story. It was not hard. You watched that episode of Inuyasha. You were not scared that a woman was brought back to life.
That's understandable.
And was like in this terrifying state that almost kills someone else. No, you were scared that the fucking witch had big eyes.
Exactly, which is why I don't blame anyone for their fears when they're younger. I say it's completely understandable. However, if you say Nemesis is still scary, you're a fucking moron. Sorry.
The one that always gets me is that you were scared of zombies, which, you know, makes sense. But you were scared of funny zombies too, like 16, Dude of Living Dead.
I wasn't just zombies in general. I didn't like the concept of something be able to like bite you and remove free will and turn you against your friends. I hate that. It made me feel so uncomfortable as a kid because I love the stories of, you know, friendship prevailing, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But in zombies, it would be the opposite. Friendship fails because they're fucking zombies. You know. It depressed me and scared the shit out of me.
But I remember I was like, okay, makes sense. He doesn't like Resident Evil or anything, whatever that Benny was playing. Because, like, I don't know if it was zombies or if it just seemed like zombies and scared you.
It was Resident Evil 2.
But then, we were playing Simpsons Hit and Run for so long, we finally get to the end, and there's, like, stupid, like, zombies, but, like, Simpsons style, so it's just funny. And just, you were like, I can't do this, I can't watch this. And I was like, really? Simpsons zombies?
I can't do this anymore.
I can't do it.
I can't. I tried to watch it. I can't. It's
You're
scary.
terrified of the Ghost of Mars movie cover? Oh my gosh, that's so cute. That's always like the cutest thing to even look like when kids or whatever are just so scared of like movie covers and stuff like that.
D thinks fear is adorable.
No, what's that? Shut up. I had like really stupid fears too though. Like I was scared of this one music video in that stupid show Ants in Your Pants.
Oh, fucking ants in your pants.
No, but it wasn't the music video that scared me. It was the fact that the woman singing looked exactly like the nurse who gave me a fucking shot. And like that woman scared me because she was so mean and she made me get scared of needles and stuff for years. It's like every time I saw that music video, I would start crying.
I do not know how to approach this man.
Oh my god, what were you guys scared of? Fitz hiding behind the couch when Aragog was on the screen.
Got him.
Nell was scared of the X-Files intro song. And their mom was scared of the Indiana Jones intro song. I love it. And I was fucking terrified of tornadoes, which, you know, makes sense to be scared of them, but I was like...
Yeah, you were like really afraid.
I was just so scared that it was going to happen because why did they give us a tornado unit in like grade 3 or something? So like, of course, when every other day you're watching TV and you just hear the terrifying.
Well, the problem is you being afraid of tornadoes fucked us over because you would constantly make it seem like they're way more like likely to happen to us right now.
That's what they made it seem like.
And you'd freak us out constantly, being like, tornadoes are gonna fucking kill us. It's like, oh, thanks, D.
Every time a thunderstorm strikes, it scares. And again, it was that stupid. I don't know if it was Alberta or Canada emergency alert, but they've changed it since. but it was just the most terrifying sound that would just stop whatever you're watching. It's like, warning, this is an emergency alert. There is a severe thunderstorm warning turning into a tornado watch. And we're just like, oh my god, we're gonna die. Fuck, we're all gonna die. I
hate this guy. He's He's hard. And erect. Why?
There was a lot... There's a lot of like things that scared me as a kid, but most of it was like, I was scared of the dentist and like needles and whatnot. When I was a little baby, I embarrassed the fuck out of my parents because they took me to get baptized when I was like 2. And I don't know, I was scared of men as a little child. Mom's like, literally nothing ever happened to you. It was not like you were hurt by a man. You were just scared of men because you associated them with the doctor who gave you like a needle or something. So I guess, I don't know, mean German doctor or something. But I was, in my head, I see priest in his white coat. That's a doctor. He's going to give me a needle. And there's my baptism video where I'm like 2 years old and the entire, like, I don't know, what is it, hour tape? I'm just screaming and crying. Second they get me outside on the steps, I'm just sitting there like, yay. Life is good.
Bruh. What the fuck, Nell? Right when I'm sorry, I was like, I was reacting to the fact that I just failed. And then fuck. What the fuck? Your school just exploded?
What the fuck? Oh my god. See, I was always afraid. Your teacher died.
That's actually horrible.
That makes sense to be afraid.
The way you first said it, it seemed like just like a childhood fear. This is legitimately, as Fitz says.
All right, that legitimately horrifying. Oh my god.
Not to dwell. I mean, not to gloss over the situation. At all. Man, I cried when my fucking school had a tornado warning once. This is way worse. What the fuck?
Oh my god, I was so scared that day because I had the day off from exams, and I was in junior high, and I was home all by myself, and all of a sudden the tornado warning comes on, and I'm all by myself at home. I think I was in grade 8 or 9 maybe, and I'm like, okay, me and Chester can go to the basement if we need to. And then I hear the dad was supposed to go pick you up. I'm like, oh my god, is dad gonna get swept away by a tornado? And like, you guys are hiding in the school. And I was, oh my god, I was so traumatized because like nobody was there with me and I had like no one to talk to. So I'm just sitting like, okay, breathe. You're not gonna get sucked away by a tornado or something.
I feel bad about talking about any situation like that because like it can't really compare to, Nell's school exploding.
I don't like how I'm still. That's terrifying. Like we were just scared to go to school for a while in elementary because what later was our high school was getting bomb threats every single Friday to the point where they started calling it Bomb Threat Fridays. And like that was scary. But like we never actually lived through it. The closest thing we had was when they thought there was a gunman walking around. I think it was a fucking homeless guy with a bottle.
It was a guy with the bottle, yeah.
I don't even know if he was homeless, but like he was just walking around the field. But we got locked down.
Oh, no. Well, let me talk about this one real quick. Every school in the district got locked down around that area. And same with my elementary. But I was in the portable classrooms, which were disconnected. We didn't get news about this. My teacher looks out. Are they locked down? Hold on a second, guys. And he tries to place a call and nothing's happening, so he's like... Because you aren't supposed to answer during the lockdown or something like that, right? So he stops, puts down the phone, he's like... I don't know if they're busy or if we're in lockdown. And we're like...
Should we just lock it down to be safe?
Are we okay? And he's like, I don't know. That's the scariest thing, okay, by the way. Having a lockdown already terrifying. When your teacher tells you they don't know if you're safe or not, that's fucking horrifying, okay? So... He says just like, I guess, sit still and chill. We'll see how this goes. And that's when I knew. I'm like, I'm going to fucking die. I'm going to die. The teacher, it's serious because the teacher ain't sure if this is real or not. I'm like, fucking, it's over. It's over. This man's going to kill me. Nothing happened. But still, at the time, I was fucking horrified.
That was the most terrifying day, I think, like, of my life at the time. Because we were in grade 8. and we were having this presentation. I think it was one of those like anti-drug presentations.
Yeah.
So every single grade 8 class, I think we had like A to F or G or something. We were all in the gym. And then you get the thing, like, this is Mr. Whatever, lockdown. And we're just like, why would they do a lockdown drill in the middle of this? So like we all go, and the safe place in the gym was like a tiny room to the side. So all of us are piled in, like you literally cannot move or anything. And we start to realize like this is not real. Like there's no shaking of the doors like they do to practice. So like, what is happening? All the teachers look freaked out. And we're like, oh my god, this is real. And we were all packed into one tiny room with like nowhere to go if something bad happened. And then everyone was like still joking around and stuff, so we got screamed at by the teacher. It's like, I guess if we're already being loud, he might as well start yelling at us. But it was handled so poorly by the teachers, and like they had this pregnant woman who was standing by the door. It's like, why would you not protect her first?
Yeah.
It was so bad, but it was just so scary, and we're all like quiet. And then finally you get that like all clear, and you're like, oh my god. Can we like not listen to the rest of this presentation because I am done for the day?
I was gonna mention something that has been burned into my brain forever. When I was at the very start of junior high, sometime in the very beginning of it, they showed us this presentation about the dangers of driving recklessly.
Oh my god.
But I'm a fucking junior high kid. I'm a kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there was nothing to prepare me for the fact that they're gonna show me multiple photos of actual dead people. That was fucked up.
Why did they have to do that every time?
That really fucked me up. I was not prepared. And because of that, for the longest time, anytime I was in a car, I was fucking terrified. Up until about a year into me driving, that I stopped being as terrified in a car.
There's just so much trauma. You know what gave me so much trauma?
What?
We had a substitute. And I don't know if she picked up the wrong movie, but we were supposed to be watching something about like Jesus's life and whatnot. Because we were Catholic
shit,
school.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god, I've never seen this movie again after this. It wasn't like fucking Passion of the Christ, but it's the regular Jesus story, everything. So you start getting to the bad part. Like, okay, this is the part where everything goes to shit.
The bad part.
Well, like,
you get to the yikes arc when Jesus' life gets kind of yikesy, you know?
And you're like, okay, that's always the worst part. No, it wasn't. Somehow the crucifixion part was like the palate cleanser after the scene where they killed John the Baptist. And they fucking killed this man, and they just like the pieces. He was in pieces, and they just showed that. And we're like, this is grade 3.
Yeah.
I did not need to see a man in pieces.
Apparently, it's okay to traumatize children if it's about God.
Literally, we were not allowed to watch like anything remotely scary. But the amount of times I've watched a man be nailed to wood.
This has a little bit of violence in it. I saw them throw a punch. I can't show this in my classroom. Ooh, yes, a man cut to giblets because it's God stuff. Yes, this is good.
When we first started learning that story in like grade 1, because of kindergarten you're too little to actually learn, they started teaching us that. I thought like crucifixion was a legitimate thing we had to be worried about. Like if you do something wrong and you get like in trouble and they don't believe you, they're gonna fucking crucify you.
They didn't really clarify that crucifixion's not a thing people still do. So I thought it was. They never once stated that, yeah, crucifixions, we don't do that anymore. It'd be nice if they did. Be
it was
cool.
just like just a little bit of trauma. Just like if I do something wrong and I can't prove my innocence, like they're gonna crucify me.
Yeah, so that was cool.
I had nightmares of being nailed to things. Seriously, like I can't fucking watch something that says the word hell in it instead of heck, but you can watch men die. Because, religion.
Well, they're dying for God, so it matters. Man, that reminds me of my social teacher told me that it's okay to die if you still keep your faith in God. He's like, it's better to die if someone points a gun and fires at you, but you still remain faithful to God, than to renounce your faith in order to live. And I'm like,
that's literally the story.
I'd lie all my entire time to make sure I fucking lived.
That's literally the story of some saints where it's like, oh, they were like 12 years old and they got murdered because, they believed in God, and that's important. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's really weird. It makes
I'm gonna kill you if you don't let that thing drop to the ground.
Why? What's wrong with that? I'm just playing a little bit of the pickle pea, a little bit of the pumper rum,
Pickle pea.
Don't mean to say I'm kind of epic, but yeah.
That was the worst part. Like, you sometimes get to hear the fun Bible stories, and then you get to all the death, and they make you watch it, and you're like, I am 8 years old.
So,
can we go back to, like,
for those who haven't gone to it, Catholic school's weird.
Classic school.
WoW Classic school's weird. I'd suggest WoW Shadowlands school for you guys, personally. God, but no, for real though, like, looking back, the only thing I can say is, how were they allowed to do any of the things they did?
But then, like, in high school and stuff, we watched mostly, like, fun things. It's like, why couldn't we just watch the Veggie Tales in elementary?
Why couldn't you give me that trauma in high school?
Exactly.
Better.
I probably could have handled the paces of John the Baptist when I was 18. But, like, 8? No. I just wanted to watch the Veggie Tales, and we never watched Veggie Tales much in elementary. It was like the special occasion thing. Why is Veggie Tales special occasion, but murder isn't? Fucking assholes.
That's a solid line. I like that.
I'm reliving this, like, mental image.
God. All right, real quick. If you had to could only ever have cup noodles or rice from now on, what would you choose?
Rice, because I don't really like cup noodles very much. I used to love that when I was, like, a kid and stuff.
Fuck.
What?
I just did really bad. Instantly. I just did really bad, is what it was.
Yeah, I'd probably still eat them and enjoy them, but, like, most of the time I'd rather make stuff like that by myself, so. Nowadays I just eat them. Like, we used to buy this all the time in elementary school because they would, like, sell it for $1. So you just bring a loonie and you get to have Mr. Noodles.
I'd like to point out that most of our schools did not have actual cafeterias.
Yeah, like, I thought that was just like a TV thing for the longest time, that you, like, eat in the cafeteria and get cafeteria food.
When we see cafeterias, we'd be like, wow, TV really made school not seem real. But I guess most of you just had fucking cafeterias because, you know, they feed children. We didn't. And it's just like, in junior high, there'd be this thing where it's like, okay, every day if you pay a lot of money, you can have, like, one little food item. Like, you could have a salad this day.
Yeah, like, when it was my, like, years in that junior high, they just had Pasta Friday, which was just a special, like, collaboration with the restaurant. If you brought $5, you could get it. Yeah, but then in grade 9, they tried to do, like, special days like that. You get Pasta Friday, sometimes Pizza Friday. You get Booster Juice on, like, Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah, all you do, Tuesday. But that's your only food. And then you just eat Booster Juice.
It was supposed to be a charitable thing, but they could have gone around it better. They had Water Wednesday, where you can buy a bottle of water on Wednesday. It's more expensive than the other water. I don't know. It was supposed to be, like, to donate money or donate water. I don't even know.
You pay for water instead of them providing you actual food. Alright, we're not gonna lose this time. We're better. Oh god, I'm already losing. I have to clear my fucking
that's what I always thought was so stupid. Like, you have to eat your lunches, but, like, you have to pay for it. If you can't afford it, you either starve the kids, or, like, they have to go on special programs or something. And I'm like, what the fuck? Everyone here, you just make the lunch. You can buy food. The only thing we had, like, you could opt into the snack problem. Like, everybody was into the snack program, and you could opt out if you had, like, allergies or something.
I got a special allergy edition where they'd give me allergy-free versions of stuff for, like, the snack program thing. That was cool.
But, like, if you didn't have money and stuff, the teacher would usually just give you food, or they would buy you a Mr. Noodles from the cafeteria. Like, I had a time where I forgot my lunch, and the teacher didn't even ask questions. It was just like, yeah, I'll go buy you a Mr. Noodles.
Oh, Metal Sonic! Sorry.
You're 6.
Sorry.
So, like, what kind of fucking life is it in America? And not only do you have to pay for lunch, you can't, like, from what I understand, you can't even bring the lunch.
But you can't bring lunches?
Oh, I mean, the fact that all the kids are hungry all the time makes me assume that you can't even bring, like, a snack or something. And they always complain about
Stardust Speedway, this track.
And, like, we didn't even eat in the cafeterias, now that I think of it. There was one year, I think I was in grade 3, when they tried eating in the cafeterias, and it was just a hassle. Because we were a K to 9 school, so there's too many people. Like, you had to mix it up somehow and get everybody on the right side. It was dumb. So, like, we just ate in our classrooms, and we would have a thing where the grade 6s were the lunch monitors. So, like, we would pair up, and we would switch off because there was, like, a class 1 and class 2. So we'd pair up with, like, someone in our class, and then you go to the different classes. And one time, me and my friend got Yvonne's class for a day. We were substituting for another group, and it was the worst day ever. because everybody decided to act up and act like assholes because they knew I was your sister. It's like, haha, you were not going to get in trouble because I have a sister.
But I was being pretty okay.
You were being okay. That one kid threw himself on the ground right as that fucking bitch teacher walked in.
Where did they got the fucking impression that because we're related, they're allowed to do anything? Because that sure as hell ain't the case. I don't know when I had any sort of like freedom like that. I don't know where they got that idea.
They served you expired milk. Ew.
Ew.
That's also really weird too. Like, we never got served typically allergens either in our schools. Like, you didn't just get milk. You could buy milk, but if you were ever going to be served anything, it was typically like juice or water or whatever. And if they were serving something with peanuts, it would be very rare. But then like the peanuts were stopped pretty fast because like that allergy started really growing at some point. I remember I never knew anyone with a peanut allergy, and then all of a sudden you couldn't bring peanuts to school. This is so funny.
Oh my god. Oh no,
That's disgusting.
where am I going?
It's like, is America an actual nightmare zone?
I'm sure there's quite a lot of places in America that are quite nice.
Bro, we're just thinking about like all I've ever heard about those school lunch programs is like, what the fuck? And it's so strange because again, all we ever did was pack our own lunches. Even when we did eat in the cafeteria, you were never provided lunch because it's just like you bring your own lunch. You can buy stuff, but you bring your lunch.
Fuck, I thought
This
that
one
little bitch
kid
boy.
in my grade 5 class that I was friends with, he got in trouble because every single day he somehow got away with it until the lunch lady like tipped off our teacher like, hey, this kid is coming every single day and buying a Mr. Noodles and he's buying like a thing of Coke. And it's like, okay, that's not healthy. So she eventually went to the parents like, did you know this? And they're like, no. He told us that he was like buying something else. And so that kid had to he got snitched on, so he had to bring lunches for the rest of the year. His parents thought he was buying like sandwiches and stuff.
I knew in high school we finally had a proper cafeteria. Kind of. We had stuff on it. And it was ran by like one guy, really, honestly. But what's it called? Apparently there was a secret menu.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was a surprise. Like, they have the normal stuff that's on there. And then my buddy starts talking about a secret menu, and he's acting all suave about it, right? Like it's some like super big deal, right? And then like he walks up to the guy. I'm like, there's no secret menu. You can't just ask him for something that they don't have. And he's like, just watch. And he looks him dead in the eye, and he's like, can I get a Philly cheesesteak? And he goes, like, can I get a Philly cheesesteak? And like looks away like this, and then you see the cafeteria guy look him confused, then look around.
I got you.
Can you wait? And just like leans in right there. Just, can you wait? And we wait there. He disappears. 15 minutes later, bop, Philly cheesesteak right there.
Why do we have so many teachers in our school? Because it's a Catholic school, we had a very big population that was either Ukrainian or Italian. And for some reason, the funnest teachers were the Italian guys. And a lot of them just acted like they were in the mob or something. They weren't.
Yeah.
But they love to fuck around and act like again, he's running this shady ass cafeteria situation, but it's really just, hey, I have this stuff that's not on the menu because they don't want to let me put it on the menu, but you can buy it still. For if you're my favorite student. There was another teacher who sold Gatorades out of his classroom. You could always go to his classroom and buy
retail,
Gatorades.
baby.
It was like, give him $1 and he'll give you like a full-size Gatorade.
That's where you get your Gatorades. That's where you get the deals. That's where you get the hookups. God. Bring on, try to keep it safe. Get lunch by paying or leaving campus to get food. Except they couldn't do that because drug users, or get a program. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, that is
so
not
funny.
That's a lot. Fuck!
Those are some of those teachers I miss. I'm like, you guys were ridiculous and you made it fun. And then there's the rest of them.
I always found the teachers that didn't take themselves seriously were the ones I ended up enjoying because they were just having a blast.
That's the worst. There was the one that tried to like act like he was so fun because he was a bit younger than the other teachers. But like, he was such a... I don't know what to call him. He got mad really easily. He was obviously pissed that he never got to be a doctor because he didn't do well enough, so he became a teacher.
That's what they call him.
And he slept with the 18-year-old girls.
Yeah, oh, him. Yeah. He's still in that school, by the way.
He still works there. He's disgusting.
His mom's high up on the on the totem pole of teaching. So
I just always remember
he can get away with anything.
When Benny had him before like leaving his class for like a couple of weeks. And one of the first, he's like, oh, you're like 18. Because he went to school a little late. So he was 18 before he started.
Then he started kindergarten
12.
when he was 6.
But he's like, oh, you're 18. Like, oh, we should go out to the bar sometime. He's like, you teach me math. Like, what are you talking about? We haven't even started the semester.
There we go. Fuck you, light bulb.
You know, what's gonna happen? Is my teacher gonna offer me fucking coke in the club or something?
God. Next one, by the way, since I've been we've been going through these.
I'll forever remember the time when the substitute in elementary school refused to let me leave the cafeteria because I wouldn't eat the cauliflower.
Future. We're going to the future.
The worst.
We're going to the future.
Those are just the worst in general. When they try to make you eat something, whether it's parents or like parents' friends or something, it's like, I'm not going to eat it. The only one...
This is my track.
The only one I was okay with was when they did it to you, because you were just being a dickhead. Nobody was serving you food that you didn't like. They would make the hot dogs that you liked, but you decided that day that you didn't feel like it and that you wanted them to go buy you McDonald's or something. It's like, no, you're going to sit at the table and you can cry all you want, but you have to eat those 2 hot dogs.
No, what I didn't like is, there's certain lunches I wasn't a fan of, like in the snack stuff, right? For an example, I guess I'm just not big into uncooked veggies with nothing else.
Yeah, I never liked that. But I like when I had a chill teacher, so I didn't have to try and force that down. Because I just give it to my friend and be like, I'm going to eat my Dunkaroos at recess.
I mean, my Dunkaroos. But like, you know, other people had like their dips or whatever that came with it. But the dips had dairy, so I didn't have that. They just gave me the raw vegetable. And I guess I just don't like raw broccoli. I'm not a fan of raw broccoli all by itself. You know what I mean? So I was like, nah, man, I want to eat this. That's like an example of like not wanting something, you know what I mean? But yeah, the other situation you picked was me definitely being a baby boy.
I was like, how many times do we have like those stupid day home ladies, like Bosnians, whatever, and they always make some disgusting food that no child is gonna like, and then they make you sit there and try to eat it. I'm like, it's not gonna make me like these disgusting steamed green bean soup, whatever it is. I don't know what to call that shit, but it was nasty. And I'm never gonna eat it. I literally swallowed it whole like a fucking anaconda just to get away from the table.
Like that time we were eating at Dennis's house and it was so awful, but me, you, and Denny couldn't leave the table, so we're just sitting there trying. And when me and D ended up eating it. Me and Denny couldn't eat it normally. We decided a different method was in order. So we poured so much salt on it that all we could taste was salt instead of the food.
I think that's what I did with ketchup. I think I put a bunch of ketchup on it.
That makes
I'm like,
sense.
This is gross. I don't like ketchup with noodles or anything like that. But it tastes better than whatever this garbage sauce is.
Turns out it was supposed to be teriyaki.
I love
I've had teriyaki. Turns out I like teriyaki. Wouldn't be able to tell me that based on that food, let me say.
That was one of those days where I think veggies would have helped. Maybe
anything would have helped.
It was just noodles. I think there was a few pieces of slimy ass chicken, and then whatever. It did not taste like teriyaki. It was so sweet. It was horrendous.
Metal Sonic, you leave that bunny alone!
I mean, I loved getting to like grade 4 because that's when they consider you like the older elementary, and most of the teachers are more chill. So they're like, yeah, you can trade the snacks if you really don't want them. So like I would give my friend some things and she would give me other things.
He's got the track! Sorry, I'm enjoying this. I never played this game.
And I just want a Dunkaroo.
Man, they don't taste the same anymore.
I know. That's why I don't want to buy them, because I see them all the time. And I know they changed them after they stopped selling them that one period. I'm a picky eater and would always end up throwing away part of my meal because I didn't like it, and that substitute decided he had enough of my pickiness. That is so mean. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, you're just gonna traumatize a child with fucking cauliflower?
Hey, if I force a kid to eat, they'll get over their pickiness. Oh wait, no, that's not how that works.
The worst thing is always the young teachers that think they're cool and popular. Yep, that fucking predator. And the enthusiastic English teachers. See, the enthusiastic English teachers in my schools were the fun ones. You liked them. It was the mean English teachers that you just didn't want to deal with. Like that one that you had who kept trying to quote Hamlet at you. There's a method to my madness.
There's a method to my madness. There's a method to your fucking strep throat. God.
But like, the enthusiastic English teachers are the ones like, hey, do you want to like hang out in my classroom instead of going to that stupid thing you had to go to?
Here's what. Okay, so we're talking about this method to my madness one. I already don't like that teacher because fucking Weber. Weber's not a bad guy. That class, I'm just sitting there. Weber bitch slaps my phone out of my hands. Didn't feel good, man. Didn't feel good. My phone shattered on the ground. I'm like, Weber, don't talk to me today. Sorry, I'm sharing. I missed that phone. It was fine. Robotnik! No, you gave him the Chaos Gem Emerald. Actually, I don't know what that is. That's a ruby.
I'm waiting to see what the rest of the story is.
Is this fucking Omega from Mega Man Zero? I have an idea. You had the same idea. Oh my god!
But what happened with Weber and the teacher? The people want to know.
Hold on. I'm stuck, D. I'm gonna die. You keep going, D. You damage him. You're invincible. You're not, but you'll come back from the dead.
I don't lose any coins though, so like you should have let me take more damage.
You got him, D. You got him, D.
I have passed.
No! God. Wait, did anyone actually ask about Weber? Or you just make that up?
No, I'm just curious what the rest of the story was.
Oh,
you
no,
never finished what?
It's just basically,
the teacher.
She was like trying to like really get, like, I'd stated I don't care. I just don't want to talk right now. I'm a little upset. My phone was broken. That's all, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not upset. I don't want reparations for this situation. But she's like talking about how like, she's talking to him like, you know, it's fair to pay when you mess up. You know, it's like, no, he's not paying for my phone.
You're like, I just don't want to talk right now.
Yeah, I just don't want to talk about it. Don't make Weber pay for my phone. He didn't mean to do it. No, she wouldn't have made him pay, but you're making him feel bad for not doing it. You know what I mean? And don't make a kid feel bad. Like, he doesn't even have much money anyways. What's he gonna do? Neither of me or him could afford a phone at the time. We're fucking 11th graders. God. We did it. Cool. The Bugaboo stole the Gemerald!
Enthusiastic English teachers really out here thinking they're God's gift to students. No one cares about poetry that much, dude. There was a lot of them. Like, I love English. I'm good at English. But then I'd have some of those teachers or substitutes where they're just treating this so seriously, and I'm like, I can guarantee you, I will fucking go email that author on their website and ask them, did you really put that much meaning into why this bitch is wearing blue? No, you didn't. Because when you write a story, you're typically like, the character's in blue. Their favorite color is blue. I don't know.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I love this. I use this track all the time for my videos. I love Hydro City. It's so good. So good!
That's what I'm saying too, like, I loved English, but some of those teachers, like, I was really happy that I took honors English in high school, and all three of my teachers were great. Like, the first one was literally an angel. She's, like, the best teacher I've ever had. The second one, he was just the best. He told us stories about his life in South Africa during the apartheid and all that.
I love him.
He was the best.
Love him. He was fantastic.
He was such a lovely man. And then my last one, she was just fun. I loved her too. So I was like, okay, but like junior high, I almost stopped liking English because of the teachers I had.
Didn't his parents send like him and his brother to England on a boat, if I recall?
I think so. They're like, yeah, just good luck. It's better than here right now.
Luck. That was basically what it was. He's a great guy.
And you could tell, like, he was one of the nicest people because he spent, like, I think he said, like, 20 years as an elementary teacher. And I'm like, yeah, I see that.
Also, another thing about him is you could tell he was passionate about the books and stuff he was talking about.
Oh,
and just books in general. You can tell he's a man who has, like, an office in his room that's dedicated just to reading. Come on.
And he had a box full of spaghetti in his class.
Yeah, that's the spaghetti guy. The one with the spaghetti in his class, right? Where that story comes from.
Yeah, hey, it's Ted.
Yeah, hey, it's Ted. I love him. He's great.
He was the best. I think he's retired now.
Yeah, he's retired now. I got like, it was only shortly after I left, actually, so I got to be one of his last classes, and that felt cool.
I remember playing Pokemon Stadium in school at the end of the year when nothing was going on. I think at the end of the year, at some point in elementary, there was a point where like somebody brought in an N64, and it was just like the best day ever.
Man, I never felt more powerful. I'm not the best at Smash by any sense, but I feel like one thing I've figured out from my time in playing with you guys is that I'm at least decent.
Yeah.
You know?
You're pretty good.
To the
not
point
like,
that,
crazy.
In no ways am I like anywhere near like, people who actually play the game like seriously.
Yeah.
But what's it called? It was funny because some dude brought fucking Melee to university one day. And like he was talking some mad shit, and I had to leave because I kept beating everyone after I beat him.
He was like, I gotta go to class.
It
you
felt
had no
good.
class. You showed up in the library and you're like, I was playing Smash Bros. That's why I'm late. And I left because I felt bad.
It's fucking funny. Shit.
You left because you felt bad, and the one time the one time you were late because you were petting animals, and Gary
I was petting
so
a
mad.
chicken. Okay, so Gary's like, go get food because I'm hungry. And me being like self-confident, shattered little broken boy going, yeah, sure, I'll get McDonald's. Every day I kind of wish my life would end. And that's basically my existence at that point, right? And I walk up there, I order McDonald's. I'm waiting for the McDonald's. Did I just hear did I hear a balk? Did I hear balk? I walk into the fucking like chill area. There are chickens. They've brought chickens to pet as a way to relieve stress from exams. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And I just sat there with the chicken
animals
for a while.
should have been weekly.
I really needed that.
That was like the best.
It helped my depression. Let's just say that
so
when I'm sitting there petting
I
a
never
chicken.
got to see any of the chickens. They were on a day when I wasn't at school, but I did get to hold a French bulldog, and it just made my week. I was like, I have been studying for this stupid social exam, and or history exam, and I'm struggling. But I just got to hold a French bulldog for 20 minutes, and he fell asleep in my lap, and I cried.
Yeah, look. Emmy, thank you for contributing to the camera fund with the tier 3 subscription. Thank you so much. 12 months. That's a whole year, Emmy.
Emmy.
Emmy, that's a whole year. That's older than you. Thank you so much, honestly. Like, jokes aside.
You know what was the best part of elementary school? Do you remember how our school had that, like, event? Like, you weren't there for very long, but I'm pretty sure you remember.
Sorry, I was ready for him in a little wetsuit.
But our original elementary school, when they had that year-end event where you, like, played games and shit.
And I remember that.
Oh, sorry. That was so good. But that was, like, the best thing ever. You just go and play a bunch of carnival games and, like, play games outside. That was, like, the best way to end the year. And then one year they decided, let's not do that. Let's do a run.
Also, I would like to mention that the camera fund is indeed a camera fund. It's just, post-camera fund. Because the camera's already here. Like, it's right here. But it's to pay off the camera I just spend money on. We'll call it that. That's what we'll call it. So I feel like it finally has a goal. It never had a goal any of the times I've been talking about this random sub-goal. Why are you outside?
I don't know. I got trapped.
God.
No, I definitely understand what Kyler is talking about because, especially junior high. Junior high was just a horrendous experience. We went to a terrible one.
We went to a really bad one.
My dad works for the school board in some way and has had to deal with she wasn't our principal, but she kind of took over for a bit when our principal retired mid-year as one of the assistant principals, and she was like my math teacher, one of the worst humans. We all hated her, and we were thinking like maybe we're just mean kids. And then my dad comes like, holy fucking shit, this woman is driving me crazy. She's so mean. And like his coworkers are also like she's not letting us in the school without like written permission. It's like this is our job. So it's like, okay,
sorry, it's like role reversal here. We're fighting Eggman, who's like in a wetsuit,
that is
and we're
so
just
funny.
fucking. This is wild.
Damn, it just reminded me how my high school got a new principal like 3 times, and every time management got work. That was the worst part though. Like we had a pretty decent principal. It was the assistant principals who kept switching out. Like this terrible woman joined when I was in grade 8 and Benny was in grade 7, and for some reason she just had a thing against him and was always trying to get him in trouble. And I'm like, okay, whatever. She's annoying, but that's fine. And then in grade 9, like literally mid-year, our principal retires with no backup plan. So they just shuffle it around a bit. And then my brother gets a new principal the next year, and she's evil.
Oh yeah, she wanted to spend me on the first day because I wore a hat.
Oh god. And then that lady left. And then Vicky got like a terrible principal too. It's like, how did it just keep getting worse? Like our principal was lovely. It was just his replacements that were awful.
Fuck. I don't want to get his bombs because I think we fucking forget his bombs.
I had to whip up a whole ass story one time as to why I could wear my beanie, because in that time everybody was wearing like they were like sparkly, pretty beanies, and you wore them on like half of your head, like girls, because you had like long hair and you show it off with your hat. And everybody would pin the hair, like the hat into their hair. So I'm like, I cannot take this off. And then I think I made up a story about like cultural significance. I'm like, no, this is a beanie from our dean. but like I told her it was culturally significant to my people, and she let me wear it.
Fucking beanies?
Yeah. Because I guess it looked enough like it wasn't a because it didn't like cover my whole head. I was like, no, you wear it on half. I made up some story about the hair. It worked.
Well, you know what? As long as it works.
The Halloween Christmas party's getting cheaper and lamer. Okay, but you guys got like parties, I guess, at least. We didn't get shit. We had Christmas concerts and stuff when we were in elementary. And we had dances that were always terrible, cheap, and awful in junior high, but there was only like a few of them. But in high school, we didn't get anything. And then you're expected to pay hundreds of dollars just to go to the graduation dance.
Oh yeah, and that was shit. You're just in some conference hall.
And we're just like, do people get like proms and homecomings? But we don't even get like anything.
Well, we got to even feel like the shit you guys get, like I've seen like fucking like, you know, elementary graduations in the US that are more extravagant than my actual graduation.
Okay, the worst thing is that they called it prom. It wasn't a prom. It was a dance, but it's like first you have several speeches and all, like lots of God stuff. Then you eat a terrible catered dinner that you paid entirely too much for. It was literally just like, it was like a wedding, like chicken or fish. But then the fucking DJs. Why would you have DJs when you could just have our literal middle school teachers playing songs that they played at my dances? They played like Low by Flo Rida and shit.
Yeah, and fucking did that for me in 2016. God.
They're doing
that now in 2020 currently.
They started playing that stuff all the time when we were in grade 7, 8, whatever, and they were hosting the dances. And they were still playing Low 8 years later. Like, what the fuck? Nobody's listening. Like, I got a feeling by the Black Eyed Peas.
All right. I've been trying to get this question for a bit because I realized that we've been really distracted from it.
There's so much to talk about.
The question, by the way, is: do you actually enjoy disco? Are you just a liar trying to trick us?
Disco stew.
Disco stew.
I actually don't even remember why I made that my name. I just thought it'd be funny. Like, my brother said, you should join this Discord because like you and Gary were talking about something.
Yeah, I thought maybe you'd have some sort of implication that you're my sister. No. My man, when fucking Law texts me and says, yo, I don't know about this disco daddy guy. He seems a little abrasive towards me because he didn't get your humor because your humor was my humor. And my humor works with Law because I'm familiar with Law. And you weren't. And you were being me, basically. And he's like, oh, I don't know, man. This disco daddy person seems a little like... And I'm like, yeah, that's my sister. And he's like, what?
I just thought it was so funny. I'm like, I'm just going to put a random silly name. I'm not going to tell people who I am. Because, like, what if... I don't know what people were like. I'm like, what if they're, like, really fucking annoying? And they, like, try to talk to me to get, like, answers about
what
you.
If you're like... talk to me?
Like, you know what I mean? Like, when somebody...
I know. It's just...
When somebody's like, oh, where's your brother? I'm like, oh, he's busy. Leave me alone. I was worried because, like, I've seen crazy-ass fans, like, YouTubers. I'm like, maybe he's got, like, weirdo kids.
I have an average of 30 views of Video D.
I know, but, like, those could be, like...
I don't have
those could be, like, 13-year-olds.
The insane fans. if I... listen, it's quite easy to get 13-year-old fans, all right? If I was catering to 13-year-old fans and got 30 views of video, I would kind of suck. I'm not gonna lie to you.
We'll just put something that's kind of like anonymous-y, and then it's like, oh, these people are pretty normal, but also I've gone too long. I'm like, would it be weird now if I said something? It's been like a year. We're banning them on site.
Yeah, that's true, honestly. But I am vibing so much. I love this theme! And honestly, I forgot how much I like playing Sonic. It's just really fun.
The food at your prom was the same shit we ate in the plane coming to Canada.
Oh, we take normal pills. We're Dream.
Literally, it wasn't that much better when I think about it than like airplane food. Yours was a little bit better. Like they made a really good chicken. Everything else was
dairy-free thing they made me.
Oh,
do you remember?
My God, I forgot.
This awful concoction of disgustment that was the dairy-free food they gave me.
Like they gave you like I think a normal piece of chicken or something.
No, mine was unseasoned for some reason.
Yeah, it wasn't seasoned. But the thing that you got was the dairy-free cake.
Holy shit, what was that?
Oh my God.
Like, what the fuck was that?
And we all tried it. We're like, it's not that it's dairy-free that makes it taste bad. It's that it touches your tongue and feels like sponge dissolving. It was so horrendous. I've never in my life had anything like that. And I've tried some nasty like vegan desserts and stuff. I don't know what that was. It tasted like battery acid. It felt like a sponge.
And all I could think about when I was eating, I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, happy grad. I did it. Hooray me.
I just remember I liked your grad because we could stay, take pictures, everything. And then Melissa had a baby. So it's like, oh, we got to go home. We're taking the baby. We don't have to listen to Low for the 27th time tonight.
And we kicked a guy out of our friend group, so we used we used the baby as the
That's my favorite photo.
Surrogate for that.
You have two amazing photos that you have. The one with a guy group and then a baby, like a literal, like not even 1-year-old baby. Yeah. And then you have where everyone's holding you up and Gary is so. Girl. What is happening to me?
You're getting fucking killed.
Well, like Gary's pissed because Kat is holding your head.
Apparently, she was so upset because Kat was holding my head in this goofy group photo. I didn't know it was a big deal, but it really pissed Gary off. But then again, if you guys notice my stories, most things did.
But it's just so funny. And then last year, after all that shit went down, I was like, well, it's a nice photo. Let's just print out a photo of Law and put it over Gary's face.
Hey, Agumon.
Mom was dying of laughter.
Agumon. Ow! What the fuck do you have to do there?
We hate Gary. Yes, I mean. Gosh, every time I hear something new about her, I'm just like, oh god. I haven't heard anything new in a while because she, like, finally has, like, unadded all my friends and family and everything. Because she had, like, Benny's sister for a while. She was, like, a little spy. She had my best friend for a while, also gone. She even, I think, deleted her so-called best friend at the time. She just, like, I don't know, got a whole new life. And it's like, okay, cool. We don't have to deal with you.
I forgot we have a Gary command. That seems petty in hindsight. Listen. Abusive ex-girlfriend. I'm allowed to have that, I think.
I do miss her terrible Twitter updates. They were fucking hilarious. But then she got a new boyfriend and it wasn't as fun. It's a lot more fun when you're pining over somebody who you just met. That's the weirdest thing. Sometimes you look back. Like, there's a lot of those times when I was thinking, like, happy memories. I'm like, oh, some of them I'm, like, so happy. But now they make me sad because the people aren't around anymore. Whether you just stop talking or you don't see them, maybe got into a fight. Some of them passed away. And then there's fucking Gary, where I'm like, you just spent 5 years convincing me that you were exactly who I thought you were when you were 15 years old. Because my brother starts dating this girl, and he's talking about this, like, cute, nerdy girl, whatever. And I was like, okay, cool, he's got a girlfriend. And then, like, literally not even a month into the relationship, he's talking about he has to buy a suit and tie because she's having an extravagant sweet 16. That never happened, but I'm thinking, like, oh my god, he's dating some, like, kind of rich airhead or something. I don't even know. Like, I didn't know these people existed in real life. But she was just so, like, immature and everything. And then it seemed like she got better, but then I realized she never did. I'm like, how are you still the same person you were in high school? It's so weird. Like,
yeah, fuck yeah! Best that ever lived!
No character development whatsoever.
Sorry, I'm in like a hype mood. I'm having a lot of fun playing Sonic while this entire conversation
manifested a new identity to showcase how shitty she was. I wish it was the same identity.
No, when I talked about her being nerdy when we first met, that's because that's a persona she portrayed when we first met, which was a fake persona. It wasn't actually how she's like, and it was yeah. It's just.
You should have known.
That's why you
should have known before you even met her.
Knuckle, unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. He's dead. He's fucking dead.
Not Red. Goodbye.
My boy Knuckles. Knuckles.
But I was gonna say, you should have known. Because you met this girl, and like the first thing you see when you add her is that she's a simp for Nash Greer.
I didn't know who that was.
Everybody knew who he was. That was at the time that he had that controversy.
I didn't follow Vine in that way. You know that.
I didn't either. I didn't know Vine, but I just knew the guy.
The only people I knew at that time were fucking PewDiePie, Cryonic, and fucking Moist Critical. But the only people I knew in any sort of creatorverse whatsoever.
But it was like, it was so funny because it was like literally right at that time where he was, like, everyone was going at him because he was talking about how like all these girls had all these rules to be attractive to guys. including the infamous "if you don't shave your arms, you're ugly."
Yeah. He's one of the pretty boys on Vine that girls were obsessed with because he had the oh so incredible trait that's so rare, blue eyes and brown hair.
But
it didn't take much on the internet back then, man.
But I remember she was like a total like fangirl, and I was like, oh no, this girl is not gonna be someone interesting. And then it wasn't a surprise when she was obsessed with like gross TikTok boys too.
Feel like it's still a thing on TikTok? It is, yeah.
But I'm saying, like, there was all those guys, and like years later, I'm like, you are now about to turn 21, and you're still in this like 15-year-old mentality. That's not normal.
Hey.
You ever just you meet someone, and you're like, man, your parents failed you,
bruh.
So that's all I could ever think. I'm like, how did they let this happen? Like,
I'm on a train. I feel incredible. I feel almighty. Next question, really quick.
We're supposed to be answering questions.
How many whole loaves of bread can you eat?
You know, I'm gonna go on a limb here and say probably less than one. I'm just imagining myself like Kirby, just like inhaling loaves of bread.
Oh fuck! All right, let's do another one. Favorite show as a kid?
Oh my god, what was my favorite show? Like, it changed a lot, like, depending on what we watched. Fuck. But I think, like, the one that was so consistent was either Pokemon or Sailor Moon.
I'm in a fucking gun! Whoa! Sorry.
Those were definitely, like, my two that we watched all the time. We would record it. We rented Pokemon so much. Those original, like, the first season. We would go and we'd rent the VHS, and then we'd rent another one. And then we'd go back and get the other one that we already got. And then we were very confused one time because we rented... I don't remember what the cover was. I think it was the cover with, like, Aerodactyl on it. But someone had put the wrong tape inside, and we got the episode where, like, they have to help a doctor.
Oh, that one's so fucking good!
And that was just, like, our favorite episode because it was just so fun. It's just Ash and his friends and Team Rocket all have to help this doctor. I'm a human doctor, not a Emmy! You maniac.
Well, we passed the goal of the sub goal. We did it.
Gosh dang.
Huh. Well, Emmy, thank you for the 15 tier 1 gift subs. Now we're going to do something very, very honorable here. Very honorable. As my sub goal has been achieved, I now have nothing to work towards. Also, I'm going to skip all these because it's a lot. This is a lot of... let's skip the alerts.
I'm glad that I don't have to hear them.
It's fine, don't worry. I'm just spamming skip alert till they're all done. There's a lot of them. I think I did it. I'm trying to fix that so it's all just one alert, okay?
Yeah. I paid for those.
I can't even stop them. I tried to, they're coming anyways. Oh boy. Alright, well, they're sticking around for now. Real quick, I have to change something. So this is totally honorable what I'm gonna do here, right? Totally honorable. Totally honorable. This is called, what day is it today? The 7th, you said?
No, it's Saturday. The 12th.
You stupid. Okay, it's fine. It's whatever. I think this is fine. Oh, wait. There we go. One sec. Cool. I've now raised the thing even higher.
That's what you're doing.
That's my my honorability there. Congratulations. We've now raised to a higher thing, because now it's the fun for this. And before it was just because I was like sub goal might lead to more subscriptions, which by the way it did. It really did, and that's really cool. So thank you all for that. Turns out incentive works. But now it's also to pay for this. So, you know, like double that. So cool. Thank you so much, Emmy, honestly, for the 15
I'm just thinking about the loaves of bread.
Did you eat? How many can you eat? You said less than one, but like, put a numerical value on it. please.
Maybe if I'm really fucking hungry, I could eat like, I don't know, like 3/4 of a loaf.
3/4.
But it also depends. Okay. Like, do you mean like a nice fresh baked loaf of bread? Because like I could maybe inhale that like forcefully because it's delicious.
Too. You know what I mean?
But like if you give me like a loaf of sliced bread from the store, like, I don't want a piece of that.
Yeah, I get that. Like if I'm going to Q&Dee, that Italian restaurant, they give me some of those little loaves of bread. God. I'm fucking inhaling like 8 of them. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, the Black Forest bread.
Oh, the Black Mamma mia.
The best was that one year where you asked, like, does the bread have, like, any milk in it? Like, I'm allergic to dairy. And he's like, no, there's definitely not any. And you just take the biggest bite, and the guy comes like, no, I said, I'm so sorry, I got it wrong. There might be dairy in it. And you're just mouthful.
Mouthful just... And I lived another day.
It's that's like, of course, done. You didn't take a small bite. You took like half the bun like an anime character. What in the Looney Tunes?
That's the Sonic character. I forgot they have more Sonic characters in this game.
I love that. That just reminded me of a Looney Tunes scene.
That's great. Oh, this track! This is what I use all the time in my videos!
Basically what you're saying is you use a lot of these tracks.
Sonic Mania is really good. Wait for it. This is the end of the Friends video. Wait for it.
Oh no, I've launched.
There we go. Oh, that's the part I always love. So good. So good. Every track hits so hard. Love it. I don't care about the barrel. I should have cared about the barrel. It could have been cool. That could have been cool extra. But I'm rushing. It's Sonic. I gotta be fast.
As he slowly runs away.
Ice
cream.
Wonderful. Terrific. Move. Help me. Together we'll push. Whee. That's fucking cool. I'm in an extra. Okay, cool. Hold on. I didn't talk to you, Google. What do you want from me?
You said cool too many times. It's like, me? Google?
Hey, Google. Dee's an idiot.
Whoa. Uncalled
I found
for,
these
dude.
results.
Okay, Doug Dee's on Twitter. He sounds like an idiot. Cool. All right. Well, that's not what I asked for, but that's all right. Go work, Google. You did your best. Okay, next one. Do the stairs really go up, or are you the one who goes up the stairs?
Ask Google how many doors closed.
Hey, Google. How many doors closed?
Here are some results from a search.
Gloves in the Division 2 track how many times you closed car. Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, all right. Here's a better one. What do you prefer, spicy or sweet?
I just realized you were not asking Google and you were asking me.
Yes, I was indeed asking you, D.
I thought you were saying like, here's a funny Google answer or something.
Nope.
Spicy or sweet? Sweet.
Sweet?
I like spicy food, but like, I love chocolate, I love candy, ice cream, whatever, cakes.
See, I'm the opposite. Spicy, all the way for me. I don't know if you noticed, I prefer eating meals over any sort of sweet. And I just like spicy, so.
So like, what would you take? Would you take Grandma's yellow cake or a Wendy's chicken sandwich?
Okay, well that's a specific pastry from my grandmother.
But
like
if
I can have one
like
every day, I would actually prefer the chicken sandwich.
Really?
Yeah, because it's food. I'd rather have food than dessert.
But like, what if you got the whole cake?
Again, I'd just rather have food than dessert. You know what I mean?
I want that cake. I
still want grandma's cake. You know. Fuck. No. Damn it! I fucked up.
I always prefer, like, I love spicy food. Not like too spicy. I'm still white. But
I like a good spice.
But it's just sweet food. I've always loved so much. And like sweet drinks. So good.
Fuck! Don't look at me. I'm better than you.
And there's some things that mix like spicy and sweet, and it's just so good.
Oh, an example of that, these from Nutland where I worked at before. Example of mixing spicy and sweet. There's these they sound a little odd, but mango chili cashews. My God, they're fucking good. Fuck out of here, you little rubber ball.
I like they do sound odd, but like literally you can buy mango chili chicken, and it's delicious.
Oh, it's a fucking Armaglo.
I bought this like spicy candy, and I was really disappointed because like, it's spicy, it's okay, but like it doesn't taste good, and I was so disappointed by that. I was waiting for like a good sweet taste. But it doesn't have it. It just tastes bland, and you get some spice, and you're like, boring.
I went fucking flying. That's awesome. I feel good. feel terrific. Not just because we're talking about, oh, you this fucker. These guys were in the Sonic comics. I know they're in other stuff too. But that's where I first saw them personally. You know what I mean? I know they're in like...
If you're asking me a question, the better one's probably like cheesy or like sweet or chocolate or whatever. And that one I literally don't know how to answer.
I appreciate you just being like, that'd be the better question to ask me, even though I don't know the answer.
like that's the one that actually makes like instantly I'm like, yeah, sweet over spicy. Because I like spicy, but I love sweet food. But if you ask me like cheesy or chocolate, then I'm like, fuck.
Oh, we have to go down. I'm stupid. I misunderstood. That's normal. Cause I'm an idiot. God, I love this level. I can't even tell what's happening. There's just so much.
What's your favorite spicy food? Is it the chicken sandwich or?
The sandwich is good. God, love this track too. The sandwich is good, totally. But when you get the perfect consistency of spice for the pasta, spicy pasta makes me feel like a new man.
I think my favorite spicy food is probably butter chicken because I love all the flavors. Like it's just got so much.
It's not spicy enough for me to qualify as a spicy food
when
for me
I
personally.
put it as like spicy,
Sure.
I make it whiter for Dad. But like if Dad wasn't eating, I'd make it spicier.
Come on, Kyle Chalangas, let's get this ass. What?
I genuinely don't know. You just said so many words and none of them were right.
Shit, we lost our thing. Fuck, no! I think we beat him too. Oh, that's depressing.
Oh, yeah, game over.
Absolutely depressing. What is your definition of love? That's deep.
Ugh. No.
Ugh is a pretty good response. Oh, I have to redo the fucking plane part. I don't like the plane part. Oh well.
It's always just so hard to like, I don't know, like, how do you describe love without using love?
You know what, fair.
Because my brain just wants to describe it like when a child describes something. It's when you love somebody.
I remember playing the first one on the SNES. Was Sonic 1 even on the SNES, Elena? I legitimately have no clue, and I thought it was only on Sega. I wouldn't know. I had a Sega, so that's just what I played. I played Sonic 2 is the one I played.
I always wanted an SNES so bad when we were kids.
Yeah,
like, I
right?
loved our Sega, but both Benny and Denny had the SNES, and like we played different games at their houses. Like at Denny's house, we played Mario World, Mario Bros. 3, Turtles in Time, which I can't play on
Turtles in Time
virtual console. But like Benny's house, we always played Kirby, and that was so fun. And we could never play any of those games because we didn't have an SNES.
Don't mind me hitting these great moves real quick. Here's a more chill one of a thing. We get funny gym stories a lot. How about a funny story about you?
Oh my god, what's a funny story about me? Do you have anything that comes to mind? I feel like I'm usually the observer more than like the active participant in a story.
Fuck, I'm trying to think.
I guess like I traumatized you. That was pretty fun.
Oh, no, for you.
I mean, I kind of told that story a little bit.
You're kind of a bully, like when you bullied Benny in school.
Okay, but that was just like, because it was, again, it was fucking hilarious because he's usually the asshole.
Where am I? I'm back.
I just walked up behind him and shoved him into a locker because I just wanted to push him a little bit. But of course, because he's clumsy, he just stumbled right into it. And then, again, that evil vice principal just turns and she's like, "Hey, Benny, get over here. Stop goofing around." And he turns to me. He doesn't look at me and say, like, you know, why did you do that? He looks at me. "I've never seen that woman in my life. Why does she know my name?" And we don't know to this day why she knew his name but not mine. I had been in the school before him. But she just, I don't know him. Does he have, like, a record?
Gun! Blam! Sorry.
But, like, I think of, like, stupid things, like when I ran into a table.
Remember when you cut my eye open? Like, not open, sorry. Had a cut across my eye, like Kakashi style.
Oh, when I threw the tape. That was what I was going to mention earlier. We drifted onto a different topic. But, like, we never fought and, like, hurt each other. It was just kind of like you slap each other around and get mad about a spot or a controller or something. we hurt each other for stupid reasons. Like, I threw a thing of tape, like a big masking tape, and he didn't catch it, so it gave him a little cut on his face.
Fucking whip me right here.
Gave me almost a black eye because you were playing with the Hot Wheels and you screamed like nitro and flung it across the room and hit me in the face.
In Fast and Furious, the thing where they activate like the NOS or whatever, right? Whatever it's called. I didn't watch Fast and Furious, but my cousin, in his very European ways, he'd be like, "Oh, when you're racing the car, you're activating nitro. You know, go nitro, you go fast."
When you're playing San Andreas.
You know, nitro became like the way I'd refer to cars going fast. So I'd grab a little Hot Wheel and went nitro, and threw that shit right in Dee's eye. Didn't mean to. It just lunged.
Just had like fucking bruise on my cheek. It was so fun. And like the teacher asked like what happened. I'm like, my brother just threw a car at my face.
I hate
and that was what it always was. We hurt each other playing, not trying to hurt each other. Like when I would kick the soccer ball at you and it hit you in the face. That's so funny.
I'm doing really bad.
I was laughing at you. I got distracted. The little monster cracks me up too. But you know, every time we actually hurt each other was by mistake. Like when I convinced you it'd be a good idea to go down the stairs in a laundry basket. I didn't mean anything bad by it. I just thought that you were lighter, so like, you know, it'd be better. Because you were smaller. It's kind of flopped over.
That was, Dad was still working on, I'm dead. Dad was still working on trying to get our house ready because we had just moved into it. And, well, we began starting to move into it. We still hadn't fully done it. And he hears this loud fucking banging. He's curious what's going on. We're like, nothing happened as I fucking just bulldoze my way down the stairs in the laundry basket. Funniest moments, that's a little broad. How much rice would you say you've eaten in your life?
Oh my god, that's so weird.
The last one was about loaves of bread. These
I
get
was
weird.
Like thinking like that was weird to think. So much. I don't know how much I would say. Like there was a point. A lot
of rice.
Because like I like to eat a lot of rice now, like different rice dinners. But when I was a kid, I used to just like making like a bowl of white rice or ordering that. Like I loved just white rice. God, it must be so. You could probably build a house out of that rice.
You know, I used to be not into rice at all. I'd be very much against it. And Dee would always think I'm insane because Dee really likes rice. And now we both like rice. Look at us go.
Yeah, remember you hated rice, and I was like, how can you hate it? It doesn't taste, it's like pasta. It doesn't really taste like anything, but it tastes a little bit like something.
Pasta tastes like something, so it's rice. You're weird when you describe things like that, it's not true. I disagree.
I don't mean that it literally doesn't taste like anything. But it's like, it's not a taste that you would really hate.
I very much dislike that way of describing something because it leaves a false impression of what you're getting.
Don't fight me. I'll fight you.
I refuse to accept that. Rice just tastes good. I just like the taste of it now.
And I was like, you could put anything in it and it would taste good. And you're like, no, but like you would eat it in some dishes. And I'm like, that means you like rice. It's in there. It's like pasta. You can't just be like, I don't like pasta, but I love spaghetti bolognese.
But yeah. Another example, another funniest moments. Shut the fuck up. Sorry. Lion King out now on VHS. We had actually quite a few copies of Lion King. 2 of them on VHS.
Yeah, we had Lion King, and then what did we have? Did we have Lion King 2 on VHS?
Yes.
But we never had it on DVD. Did. And then when the DVDs came out, we also got a Lion King 1.5. That was on VHS. Yeah, and then we bought it on DVD later. We loved The Lion King. And it all started like we didn't like The Lion King initially because it traumatized us. Because we grew up watching Timon and Pumbaa the series.
Yeah.
And it was so lighthearted, like goofy shit. Like they're making salsa out of bugs and everyone finds
then we watched the movie that it came from and it's fucking depressing. Mufasa fucking dies.
I was like, excuse me?
What? And then like later on, like shortly after that, it became like my favorite Disney film. When I was younger, I was like, wow.
Then we watched number 2, and we loved number 2. Like, I love number 2 so much more than the first one when we were little, because, like, it was just so fun. The music was fun, the music's story.
Fucking awesome when they're like, deception, disgrace. And then the fucking, yeah.
for trouble the moment he came.
The fucking hippo. So not the hippo, is a hippo or rhino with a deep voice, either way.
I think it was a hippo.
Yeah, maybe it's like, he asked for trouble the moment he came. It's like, it's so funny to me.
And then I realized that's probably why I liked Shakespeare stuff when we did it in English later on. Cause I'm like, is it literally just like The Lion King?
Yeah, see, I didn't mind doing Shakespeare in English. That was not my problem.
I just didn't like Macbeth because that year sucked.
I just didn't like pretentious books. Like,
God,
really
that's why,
pretentious.
I love that one teacher. I love Ted. But he gave us a fucking... I don't know how to say her name. Is it Ayn Rand? I don't know. Awful. Horrendous. I don't know why he wanted us to read. I think he thought like maybe we could have a good discussion. Ugh.
Macbeth's your favorite? I don't know, man. Macbeth definitely seemed like the least interesting of the Shakespearean ones to me, personally.
I didn't mind,
thought Hamlet was cool.
Rereading Macbeth in university, I didn't mind it. I hated it because...
Favorite thing I read in any English class? Probably Frankenstein. I like Frankenstein a lot.
But like, I read Macbeth, and I had a week. We had a week to read it, and it was going to be like 30% of our final exam. They fucked us over so bad because our teachers didn't know that was going to be the final, so they thought like we can do Macbeth at the end, and it got so messed up, and we had to do some exam that you don't normally have to do. You have to do it like every certain number of years, and our year got it, so it took up like 2 whole days, and we read Macbeth in like 3 days. Nobody understood it because like it was really fast. Oh my god, that was awful. Maybe I liked it later. What I did love was when we watched like, because there's like no such thing as a good Macbeth movie. The best one was, it was like the Roman Polanski, whatever, but like they're so just funny. Fighting in clunky night outfits. Oh my god. And the guy gets like his head cut off, and you're like, normally that'd be like dramatic, scary something, but no, it's just boom, boom, boom down the stairs, this little tin head.
Fuck him up. Yeah! Oh eat piss! I peed on you.
I love Frankenstein. I had to read Frankenstein 3 different times for English. The second time made me hate it a little bit because you know that bitch.
Yeah.
Hated her. But overall, I was like, this is a good book. And it's very interesting to write about. And I managed to write Gary an essay on Frankenstein without reading it for, like, I haven't read it in years, but I remembered enough I could write it, and I didn't write.
I wrote an essay for Gary on Colombian history. I know I was doing history, but never learned shit about Colombian history. But I did really good. Oil Ocean? Of all area? Okay. Okay, I didn't expect Oil Ocean.
I died.
But alright.
My favorite that I read...
Oil Ocean, but we'll see how it goes.
My favorite that I read was my honors English teacher didn't want to do Othello because like everybody else did. She gets kind of boring compared to some of my other favorites, so we did Hamlet, which was super fun. Then we got to watch the movie, which we loved. I like Hamlet. Hamlet's really good.
So apparently at the fire upgrade you can set fire to the oil ocean. That's pretty interesting to find out.
I love that.
Huh. Okay. Here's the thing about Othello, right? Othello is the single greatest overreaction to any situation.
Right?
Othello's like, man, the girl's cheating on me. I think, maybe. I have 0 way to confirm this.
So we're gonna fucking turn it into a whole thing.
What if I kill her? And then myself? Because I'm not going to the same place she's going. She deserves heaven and I deserve hell. So maybe she didn't even deserve to die, Othello! Bruh!
No, my teacher was like, Hamlet is way more interesting. We're gonna do that.
Because Iago's a piece of shit. He's just like, yeah, woo, fuck you, Othello. Woo.
But I love, grade 10, instead of doing Romeo and Juliet like the rest of the school, my teacher, again, she was like the best teacher ever. She was so tired. She's like, I'm tired of reading Romeo and Juliet. These whiny little shits. So we did The Merchant of Venice. And The Merchant of Venice, if you've never read it, it's just so great. I love anything that has, like, you know, the mistaken identities and whatever. Midsummer Night's Dream. Fantastic. You have passed away.
I got comboed! My man put me in infinite combo, got the 24 hit combo on me.
You set the ocean on fire. I was using that.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kyler. I'm sorry. Oh, fuck.
He's in Hawaii. What's he supposed to do?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. I meant to say more than just but.
I keep trying to think. Right,
we gotta go through these questions. Yeah, I can't do this stream forever.
Yes,
we're not even like fucking halfway. Are we halfway?
Oh my god, really?
We might be. I don't know. Either way, D, what's your favorite video game?
Mario 64.
Really?
Ever since we were kids, it's just always at the top there.
You know what? Totally fair. 64 is a solid, very, very solid game. Maybe a little stressful to play on stream when you're answering a bunch of questions. I found that one out.
I mean, is Sonic any better? You're not even doing all the answering, and you're...
Oh no, Sonic is way more stressful, I'd say.
You're drowning in oil.
Yeah, but what if I skip the whole level? I don't care about upgrades. We're getting to the end of this one, D. Fuck this level. Yeah, see that shit I just did? That's called cheating. Bokoblin. Oh, God. I want to play Breath of the Wild so bad. I can't wait to continue this Zelda marathon. Like, get to the end of the Zelda marathon that's been going on for many, many months now.
I love Breath of the Wild. Like, I always liked Zelda games, but I was like, I'm never that great. But like, Breath of the Wild, I just have so much fun in it. I love the open world.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild is so fun,
and all
man.
the little things. Like, the one time, all I wanted to do was go get some new weapons that could withstand fire. So what did I do? I hunted deer for 3 hours until my Switch died. Because I just wanted to break the record of how many deers you could hunt for that, like, one thing where the guy's like, I'll pay you to hunt the deers.
I'll pay you to cull the wildlife. Whee! Sonic! Whee! Pollution!
I'm trying to have, like, very, very little hopes for E3, but I'm expecting some fun Zelda news,
my
honestly.
hopes for E3, to keep myself from getting hoped up, is I'm thinking it's just going to be 3 Fire Emblem games. That's how I keep myself from being hyped in any sort of way.
I'm excited because, like, obviously, we're going to get some Pokemon footage because those games are about to come out in, like,
actually, really
November?
Track. God.
So, like, I'd like to see that. I always loved the Sinnoh games. I've been excited for the Sinnoh remakes. I want to see more about the Arceus game. Like, that's something that I'm very interested in actually seeing some
Oh, yeah, no, Legends excites me greatly. Everything about Legends excites me.
I'd like to have some kind of new Mario game. Whether it's Mario Kart, it has been 7 years since 8 released.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's time.
Hello, handyman. Can't say I expected him. You little bitch.
That was what I was a little disappointed by, because like, we bought Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Like, okay, you get everything that I originally paid for on my Wii U, but you get it like all in the game. And they're probably going to add like updates. Of course they would, and they know you're not going to get like new courses and stuff. Why would you get new courses and like new characters? And like when? Can we just get Kirby? Like, I would love Kirby in a cart. You have Link now. Why can't Kirby be there? Did we just get incinerated? We're in hell.
No, we set Oil Ocean on fire. This is good for the environment. Yeah, I was gonna say, give me a fucking picture of Samus in Prime 4. Boom, I'm happy for the next 5 years. You did it.
I'm hoping they'll give something, because it's been a couple years.
Oil Ocean's on fire. I actually like this.
I understood why we didn't get shit last year, but like, come on, you gotta step up. Like, everyone's waiting for you this year. Don't disappoint.
Oh wait, it's one of these. But yeah, I have zero hope. I have zero hope to see Metroid for the next 18 years.
I don't have like a lot of hope, but I'd like to see an Animal Crossing update, like a big one. I don't even care. Like again, the rumors that there's gonna be one that you have to pay for it. Like, I'll pay for it just if there's something more to do than just the same events year after year. Like, man,
I'm happy. Like, you want more Animal Crossing? I just want more actual games right now.
Oh yeah, like, obviously more game. But I'm saying, like, for the things that I have.
If I see like another thing about like, you know, new Smash outfit, I'm like, cool. Shut the fuck up and give me a video game to play. Not just little additions to video games constantly. That's cool and all, but Nintendo, please, I want a game.
I want a Super Mario Party 2, but like, just make it better. Fix what you did the first time. Make it bigger. Have the online immediately.
Multiplayer from the start. Yeah. Make the maps more fun. The worst part of Super Mario Party is the map itself.
Because they're like all the same.
They're all the same. They don't have any fun things to them. They're small.
That was the best part of the old Mario parties. They were ridiculous maps.
Oh yeah.
But like, they just like lost the plot with Mario Party after they started making the team games.
Yeah,
and
10
then they
really
took that away. Wasn't it like 9?
No, 10 was the one that was you're all teams, and I'm pretty sure.
I think both of them, 9 and 10.
What's 9? I don't remember if 9 was teams.
Because we never played either of those games.
Either way, I know 10, you were in a car and someone could be Bowser. And it was really dumb. It was no good.
Like, I love Mario Party. Like, I'll play it with people if they have it and want to play it, but like, I would like a better one.
I fucking adore Mario Party. I'm a big fan.
I want to play Mario Party so bad now.
I'm a big boy.
Haven't played since that one game night like a year ago.
Escape into the oil ocean. Sorry. Next question, by the way. What the fuck? What are your opinions on rice?
Why is everyone asking me about rice? I love rice.
D, if you were the video and stream master, what content would you make? Video and stream master? Is that my title?
Like, first of all, imagine me making content. Second of all, it'd probably just be Animal Crossing. Let's be real.
I mean, you can make a form of content currently that I'm not going to tell anyone about.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about.
On Instagram?
Oh, I thought you said you could make a form.
No, I said you make a form of content.
I mean, I post like pictures of games. That's about it.
Yeah, but it's like aesthetics and stuff.
If I did something, like it would probably be like an Animal Crossing channel, like to look at people's islands. If I had any like computer and like games and stuff, like that kind of skill, like I would make a treasure island and shit. That would be fun. Be probably terrible to run because so many children are in the Animal Crossing fandom, but like.
Yeah, I've tried my damnedest to keep my streams.
What do you mean, no Zook Let's Play?
As not child friendly.
It would just be terrible Skyrim role plays, Let's Plays, where it like literally never progresses. Like episode 7, and he's still in the same town.
God, boss, for sure. It's a slithery snack. Oh.
I would just go back to making WWE music video.
Oh, please. I'd actually enjoy that.
There's so much good, like now there's the network and everything. I could have had such good high quality stuff. Sometimes you couldn't find a match, so you'd have to use GIFs.
Yo, why do you think I'm so excited to make my wrestling video? Did not mean to be here. Not mean to be here. Eggman, please. I don't mean to be here right now, man. It's a mistake.
And nowadays, like, the wrestlers actually interact with people on social media, so I could be like one of those people, like, look at my work. Please.
Yeah, back in the day, wrestlers didn't give a shit if you're on for social media because they didn't know what it was.
Well, they had to be in character for everything.
Yeah, they also had to be in character for everything, which is really funny. Oh, God. What's your favorite Young Jim story? I think you already told that. You already told that, right?
I don't even know what my actual favorite is.
There are WWE fan cams, by the way. And there's something.
Some people are so good. Like, sometimes I see things, I'm like, why is the video editing team that works for this, like, billion-dollar company, why are their videos not as good as this 17-year-old on YouTube?
But also, like, the production team WWE is pretty fucking solid right now.
Yeah, now they do some good things. The graphics, let's not talk about those.
Yeah.
How can we make everyone more orange and have fake abs? And sometimes when one guy just has 4 arms. Sonic is just taking your life away.
The next question. Favorite memory together? I love you guys. Well, I love you too, random citizen. Favorite memory, D? After... Okay, okay, let me... Funny memories? Basically, anytime I talk to D. It's just fun.
Something always happens.
Yeah, something always stupid happens, and it's always different, it's always new, and it's cool. You know what I mean? So it doesn't really matter. But when it comes to serious memories, I normally don't like to get too serious with D, and I try to always remain humorous, but after my like little breakup shit, I just had like this long ass talk with D, and it was very like genuine and honest and not jokey, which for me is rare. And it just felt cool. So I like that.
That was good times. Just like, okay, so nobody is the only one who felt this way about this person.
It's basically most like, oh, everyone hated her. It was funny.
No, I mostly think like the funny ones. I love like the time we were watching like Pokemon and stuff, and every night like, okay, mom and dad are asleep, we're gonna watch Pokemon, just a few episodes, and then you start to notice things you don't notice as a kid, and it just kills you at like midnight or like 1 in the morning as they talk about an adult muck and its child, and
an adult muck and its child, man. I don't, what the fuck was that even about?
A single muck is standing there.
Another one that I liked is more recently even me and your genuine freak out watching 2 separate shows that we never thought would appear. One, Fruits Basket.
Yes.
Returning. as we both had read Fruits Basket long ago.
It's almost done, and I want to cry thinking about that.
Fuck, how do I? But yeah, what's it called? We both read it many years ago, so it appearing like freaked us out and like made us feel awesome. What the fuck do I do here? Together, D.
The power of Satan.
How did I do this last time? We're going back. Okay. But yeah, that's one that made us like feel just amazing watching that. It felt like a big blast of nostalgia, and together we were able to experience that. Another one was when we watched Yashahime, which is the sequel series to Inuyasha, which I said before. Fuck!
How am I supposed to wait till the fall for more of that?
It was the first anime series we kind of watched, and we watched it together. Hey. How y'all doing today? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're feeling nice. How do we spell your name? I think I confused them when I talked about the J last time.
We do not need to get into that because we're just gonna pretend that doesn't exist.
Yeah, we're gonna pretend that. How do you spell D's name? Simple. D-E-E.
Or you could go with like a D-I. I don't care about that because it's the same.
Huh?
I don't mind, like, so I don't even mind how people spell my name. Like, you can spell it D-E-E, or just the D-I, or just the letter D. Some people literally just still do that, and I'm like, yeah, okay.
Okay. That works.
I think some of them don't know.
Damn it, Fitz!
Is it just D, or is it a letter? D, Jeanette.
That's fucking funny. I want to play WoW. Sorry.
Another thing, like, one of the best, like, times of memories was during like when Inuyasha was on TV, and like every single Friday we'd look forward to that on YTV, and it'd be like a new episode. Sometimes not, but like we would go to those soccer games, like the mini World Cups, and then we went into the pubs, which they were not like real pubs, like the kids could go there into a different room and have like soda and whatever, and we would just watch Inuyasha.
Another thing,
so great,
something I just genuinely enjoyed, showing D my hero was really cool.
Yes.
I really much enjoyed it. Dee really likes my hero, so I was really happy I got to show it to her.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal, I did not think you'd like it that much, but you really liked Full Metal.
I loved that one.
It was awesome.
And then I was like, I don't know what anime that I've watched that he might like, so like I'm just gonna make him watch The Office with me.
It worked. I mean, I like every anime practically.
I was like, I don't know what I've seen that you haven't seen, basically.
Yes, I've definitely watched more anime, I'd say.
Like, I've seen Yuri on Ice, but that's like a season.
Look at you go. What a hero.
And you don't want to watch Your Lie in April because you don't want to cry.
Not yet. I'll cry when I need to.
That one's literally just you start off crying and you end crying more.
What else was I gonna say? What was another good memory I had? Oh, fuck, it was in my head. Oh, he's fucking dead. I got distracted by what we were saying, so I forgot the good memory.
You know what I always love? I love when we went to the parks. When it was like springtime, we'd go to the parks with our friends and stuff. And that one time, I don't know what happened. You kicked a soccer ball into the lake. And we turned it into a whole story about like 3 little orphans.
We made a story except for like YA authors.
Because somehow the soccer ball would take us back into time, and you meet your 3 ancestors that look exactly like you. It was like a weird mix of like all sorts of shows, like series of unfortunate events mixed with like time travel, Harry Potter, whatever.
Because it was at the same quality of those YA novels, so it really shows something.
I remember I used to write them. Like, I would write little short stories like that. They were the books, and then we would play them.
You're a little close to the mic again, sorry.
I'm going to be even closer now. I'm right here. I'm eating the mic.
I want people to be able to hear you nicely without distorting, you know? That being said, though, yeah, another thing I was going to mention about Dee. I also just like talking to Dee about, like, anything. So, even if she's fucking not interested, I'll come up to her and be like, so this happened in World of Warcraft, and she'll be like, cool. See... That's a fun thing. Even if we don't, like, actually give a shit about what we're talking about, we'll listen to what the other person's saying, because they're happy about it, you know? Sibling support. You love it.
Drive me crazy sometimes, because it'll go on and on. I'm like, fuck, I had an actual thing to tell you and I've forgotten it like half an hour ago.
Especially when it comes to WoW. I talk a lot about...
It always goes too far,
I told you the entire WoW story once.
It goes to, hey, how you doing? And all of a sudden it's an hour later and talking about like, I don't know.
An hour? I took a break from editing at 12 a.m. to talk to you, and then I had to leave to go to bed at 4:30 a.m.
That's what I'm saying. An hour later we realized, and then we keep going, and it's like, how did we start this? Like, it always happens.
That's why I hate taking breaks to say hi to you, because I can't control myself. I'm going to be there for hours.
Or like the other day, like I said, me and Mom were watching the Friends reunion, and we stopped about a half hour in because you came upstairs to say hi and go pee, and you never even went pee in the end. Because we started talking, and then Dad showed up, and someone we started talking about like world history. And it's like, it's been 3 hours. Why are we talking about Genghis Khan? And you know what? We're gonna take this. We're gonna take this moment, make fun of Gary, because I will never forget that Gary thought Genghis Khan was a cartoon character and that he was a monkey like King Kong. So like, just let that sink in a little bit. And she also thought that buffaloes weren't real, and that they were like extinct. And we have many, many buffaloes in our province.
I really
like
hope
bisons.
People heard that one. Because if you didn't...
One of my first childhood memories, when I was about 3 years old, it's one of the first things I can kind of clearly remember, was when we went to this national park that's known for, you can see the bison, you can get pretty close to them. That's about like 20 minutes away from this city. She thought that they didn't exist. We have bison burgers
the bison not existing is already something, but thinking Genghis Khan is a cartoon monkey is something. Okay?
You know, Genghis Khan, King Kong's brother.
Like, that was seriously just something.
And she discovered that he was indeed not a monkey while taking history class. It was really something.
So, yeah. Can I pick him?
Like, I can never think about Genghis Khan without thinking about that.
But yeah, that was the story of my ex thinking Genghis Khan was a monkey. I want to answer another question, but I'm very focused right now.
I just remember another thing that was funny. It's not stupid. It was just like a case of mistaken thing. But I was talking with my best friend in our shared class, and this guy.
No!
Oh no!
Sorry.
That was like a Mario Party mini game.
Yeah, I need to watch Cowboy Bebop. I still have yet to watch that one. D, I have to show you Mob Psycho still. Like, very badly. Mob Psycho's amazing.
There was a guy who said he wanted to go teach English in Serbia when he got his degree. And, like, he had said something, and I understood. And Amanda's like, how do you understand that? I'm like, well, I mean, it's the same language. And for about half an hour, she's sitting there looking confused. Like, how is it the same language as Croatian? And she's sitting there for a while, and then, man, I thought this guy was talking about Siberia.
I thought it was
This whole time she thought that Siberia and Serbia were the same place. She's like, how do you watch like a Serbian TV show and understand
innocent,
it?
But thinking that Genghis Khan is a monkey is not innocent, okay?
Genghis Kong.
Where the fuck did she get that idea from? He's not a cartoon monkey.
She was 20.
She didn't know Mongolia was real. That's the other part that's part of the story that we forgot to mention.
She thought that like Mongolians were like a cartoon race, like She-Ra or something.
So, yeah. Not only Genghis Khan the monkey, but also Mongolia, the not real place, apparently. You know, make believe. It's all in everyone's mind.
The make-believe buffaloes that aren't
the
10 minutes away buffalo,
from us. That's what they are. They're in Mongolia.
Look at, you walk into the frozen section, you see burgers, you see like lamb burgers, you see bison burgers. What? Ma'am.
God.
That is the question, Fitz. How can you be this uncultured? There were so many things.
She was partially right. Like the bison, the original bison we know are gone. What we have now is like a mix, but that's not what she meant.
She didn't know those exist because we were talking about Benny and something about him, and we were talking about his dad's cabin, and there's like a guy who has like a farm of bison, and she's like, those are real? Bitch, what?
At some point, I had to realize I made the wrong choice. You know what I mean?
So funny. There's quite a few other dumb moments like that always got me. I've passed away.
D has passed.
D has died of dysentery. I missed the Hunger Games.
I missed the Hunger Games too. Fuck! I'm better than this! I'm a squirrel! Hi.
Okay, Dennis Reynolds, shut up.
Hey, Dennis, that's funny. What was I gonna say? Top 5 games.
Oh, that's so hard. How do you pick them?
Yeah, right?
Well,
that shit
okay,
was evil. I had to answer that shit. You have to answer that
but
shit.
like, I'm an uncultured gamer, so at least I just have to pick through
Am I a cultured
through
gamer?
Nintendo
I just play
games.
a lot of them. I wouldn't say I have
That's
any
what I mean.
sort
I basically just know Nintendo. That's
yeah, but
my
I don't like
knowledge.
Resident Evil 3, and that makes a lot of Resident Evil fans hate me.
Okay, well, obviously I said that Mario 64 was my number 1, so that's there. Majora's Mask was always my favorite Zelda, so it's probably like number 2 or something.
Partying.
Oh, like I love Animal Crossing. I don't know if like Animal Crossing is one of my favorite games, but I put like 800 hours into it, so I think I should call it a favorite game.
Yeah, you should, or else you just look like an
I
absolute
have
insane
2
person.
islands. Like, yeah, it's up there for sure. Honestly, replaying it, I think I have to put Mario Odyssey up there too. Like, I am loving this game just as much as I did the first time I played it. What can I put for number 5? There's so many games that I liked growing up and everything. Number 5. I think I put Breath of the Wild, honestly. I will never beat it, but it's so fun and so beautiful.
Fuck you, egghead! I'm the boat you ate when you were hungry that one time because you ran out of food.
It's so hard. I mean, looking at my choices now, are those my favorite games? Probably.
Sorry, I got really heated. That took a while.
I love Stardew.
I'm not good at Oil Ocean. Yeah, Stardew's great. Stardew's great.
I always try to pick a different romantic partner and just go back to Elliot. He's just...
Just always go back to Elliot.
He's a writer in a cabin who plays piano for you. Like, what
Lava
else do you
Reef
need?
Zone.
Awesome.
I'm never expecting they want to give us. Okay.
You can say it. It's just a vibe, you know? You got long hair and a cabin and... It's good. It's good people.
It's good people. Oh my god!
I'll never get over the time I was trying to get friendlier with Abigail and I give her a fucking rock and she ate it. I'm like, this is not a vibe.
That's
but
my
like,
girl.
Also a vibe.
That's my girl. Married her right off the bat. She ate that rock. I'm like, yep. I too want to be eating rocks.
I forgot which of the other characters I like. I'm toxic, so like I wanted to, at first to date Shane so I could fix him because you know like you gotta fix this toxic alcoholic. But
get off.
I just want to become friendly enough so that I can get his blue chickens, and that's a vibe.
Just want his blue chickens. You don't care about him. You're using this man for his blue chickens.
You know, I'm helping him with his alcoholism as well. Okay, just I want the chickens more than his sobriety.
I want the chickens more than a sobriety. What the fuck is happening? Oh, it's a curve.
Okay, other games that I loved were Banjo-Kazooie.
I'm an Abigail hater. How do you even? My girl just plays video games. Vibes.
Penny is
plays
adorable.
Has that purple hair. I wonder who else has purple hair and is quirky and cute and plays video games.
For some reason, I always forget the girls' names.
Oh god, I'm a narcissist. The reason I like Abigail's because... Okay.
The girls have like kind of basic names, so I always forget who's who. I think Leo was the other one that I really liked.
I'm going backwards. That's what I'm doing. I'm supposed to be going this way. Yeah, bitch!
Yeah, bitch.
To be or not to... Fuck! To be or not to bitch. That is me. Mud. I am Mud.
That is Mud.
I am Mud Jones. Pleased to meet you. What the where am I going?
My name is Mud.
We're fine. We're okay. Leah's break girl who looks like Penny. Yeah, she does look like Penny.
Your Stardew Sona was balding named Gort.
Yeah, I named him Gort. He had a little skullet, you know, like Hulk Hogan. What you gonna do, brother, when Hulkamania runs wild on you? Sorry. What's your least favorite kind of wombat?
There's more than one?
Apparently.
Just
say the Detroit one.
The Detroit one.
Any wombat from Detroit. What's the worst thing you've said to each other? I said, D, I wish you died in the womb. No, that's that's from a wrestling feud. Two twins were fighting Nikki and Brie Bella. And Nikki's like, Brie, I wish you died in the womb.
The line that nobody wanted except for whatever reason. They're like, yes, say it.
It was such an odd fucking... How the fuck do I get down? Wait, I go this way! Directions!
How does he don't know, like... Is everything that bad? It's mostly just like... You get mad and then you just stay mad.
You get mad, you stay mad.
It's not like
I never said anything terrible to you, I don't think.
I'm more of like the silent, angry, whatever.
I'm more of like the, oh, you fuck, and I walk away. You know what I mean? I'm not like the, D! Every day, I want to kill you! You know?
Like, I don't think I've ever, like, even when we were kids, I don't think either one of us has ever said anything like, I wish you were never born, or like, I wish I was an only child, because we're...
Oh, we say that as a joke.
Yeah. Because we've never had, like, anything like that. The same way I've never said, like, I hate you to my parents or anything.
Yeah, I never said that either. One of your favorite jokes you always made was,
you were adopted from the egg factory?
No, not from the egg. No, you said you grabbed me out of a carton.
Oh yeah, we took you out of a carton.
And you
grew into a real boy.
You took pity on me, so I grew into a real boy, and you guys kept me.
You were like Pinocchio, but the egg version.
She kept the egg thing going a little far. But no, the real like the real joke you'd make is you'd say like, you know, things were easier before you were born.
Yeah.
And that's a joke.
Or like, I wanted a sister.
Yeah, or I wanted a sister, yeah. But like, it's never like, you know, I wish you were never born.
You know what? I'm gonna fucking hurt your feelings now. Because you know what?
I don't care that you broke your arm. Oh, fuck you, that's real. I don't care that you never broke a bone, D. You're not that special.
Pinocchio. That's me.
Pinocchio. Eggy.
You know, I don't know. We were just not raised to be mean, I guess.
I thought you were just not raised. I'm like, what?
We were mean to each other sometimes, but we were never raised to like say really mean things.
In
to
general,
like
I've never said anything very hurtful to anyone, I guess, in that sort of way.
The meanest thing I said was because I thought it was funny to my grade 1 social teacher. I told her she looked like a big fat turkey because I thought she would laugh at it. Because I didn't understand that like Balkan humor does not transfer to English at all.
Yeah. An example of the rudest thing I said, Gary was talking about our music tastes, and it was a lot of country and stuff. I'm like, oh, it's pretty basic. Like, you know, like the popular music stuff. It was
fucking Florida Georgia Line.
It's referred to as basic. I will never forget that. And that's not an insult. That's just what it is.
Because she like asked you like, do you like this or do you like that? And you're like, no, it's not really. Well, how can you like it if you don't listen to it? Like, I don't know, it's more basic than some of the things I like. Yeah. And she got really mad. I'm like, girl, you're listening to Florida Georgia Line in front of us and the Twilight soundtrack.
Shouted at me for being so rude because I said that music is basic, and I guess that was the rudest thing I've said. If you count that as rude.
Like, I don't know. I'm like the most basic white girl, and I don't listen to Florida Georgia Line. I just love saying that band name. It's so funny.
I don't like when you say it.
Because Florida Georgia Line.
You say it in a speed that I don't actually know what the name is. I only hear the Florida George part, or Georgia, or whatever.
Florida Georgia Line.
Line?
They're literally named after like the border. I think.
Why?
Florida, because they're probably from Florida and Georgia, and they're like country, but like country fans don't like them because they're not like real country.
What the?
And it was all just because I was saying like I don't like country music, and you said you don't like it either. She's like, well, maybe you like this, and it's like, of all the things, I'm not gonna like that. But she's like not even good at being basic. Like, I still am so mad that she was relating the lyrics of Taylor Swift's Folklore album to some bitch blonde boy that she knew for 2 weeks. Like, ma'am, there is like actual literary references in these lyrics, and you're talking about a fuckboy from Tinder. How dare you?
Sorry, I'm like hyper focused.
This is stressing me out a little bit. No, not the last ring.
Did we win? We won!
Yay!
Where'd it land? Yeah, okay, it landed. We're fine.
I always thought it was a Sonic got through Act 1.
Sonic has depression.
What else you got for me?
Holy shit, we made it to the end. A lightning round of the last ones.
Oh.
I'm
really
so proud of me.
Sped through. I did not have to rush that much.
Lava Reef School. That's how it is. Sorry, we take very long in them, so I thought that these last ones would have taken as long as the previous ones.
Because we kept going off on tangents, and it's fun. Like, I am I'm much more interested in Nell's blown up school than in talking about rice. If I'm gonna be honest. Like, the fact that the conversation went there.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah. You were here for the float up school. This must look very strange.
Trauma, and now school blew up.
That's definitely some valid trauma. You know, exploding school.
Like, it's not funny, but like... God, that's so terrifying.
Don't mind me, just blasting through. Like, it's just something you never hear. You know what I mean?
Right? It sounds like something out of like a story or like a really small town somewhere. And you're like, oh my God, I can't believe that happened. But it's so far away.
I've never gotten this one. I keep failing it. I will not fail this time. Do you hear me? I will not fail! Oops, I missed already.
My only kindergarten trauma was from being an immigrant. And all the other kids were mean to me.
This one girl told me I was unloved. I didn't know what that meant.
I
don't think she knew what it meant either. Tegan, if you're watching this, hey.
Of course it was that little girl. Oh my God.
You know, hit me up if you want. We can make content.
Yeah, I feel like everyone's heard about, at least heard the name, like Toulouse. I think, doesn't Ariana Grande have a dog named that? I don't know why I know that.
Because you're a basic bitch, T.
I know.
So sorry.
I'm gonna fucking fight you now.
There.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh yeah, I said basic. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. The cruelest thing I've ever said. That really, like, was the most anyone's reacted to anything I've ever said to them. It shocked me. I felt really bad till I realized, like, what the fuck? Calm down. You know what I mean? I wasn't used to someone getting mad at me for something like that, so I'm like, oh, this is my fault. I'm a bad person.
It's so funny, 'cause it's not even, like, early on. It was literally last year. It wasn't that long before you actually broke up. I was remember thinking, like, is this really happening right now?
Maybe that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Might have been. Because that was the same day, I think, that she paid you the compliment of, I guess your eyes are okay. It was just the day that kept getting worse. It all started with her trying to like, go through, and of course you have to help her because she can't figure out how to put like songs and photos from one computer to another.
I'm so
but then
fucking
she's like showing
cool.
us, and she kept playing the same songs.
Sorry. You know what my favorite thing about playing Mega Man Zero was, by the way? The characters all had French names, if you remember that, right? Do you remember that, D?
Maybe?
And Denny was always confused because the main girl's name is CL. And he did not know how to say her name.
I think he called her like Kyle or something.
Oh, he called her Sile.
Sile, yes.
That's what it was.
But like, it didn't matter what language things were in. It was not as strong. Again,
yeah.
Knuckles, red.
But it was funny because Fitz
Shadow, Black Sonic
would like tell me how certain names are said, right? Which was cool. There's this one character named Nesh, right? Who I'd repeatedly refused to call by their name and pretend I didn't know how to say it because I didn't understand what Fitz meant by a D sound on the name, on the J. If you were to say a D sound, it's wrong. You know what I mean? So I was sitting there like, well, I don't like how you said that. So instead of calling this person by their name, they're the Joker now.
They're the Joker now.
So I just kept calling them Joker. It was a choice. A strong one.
I always hate explaining things like that if I know them, like, because I can explain it like if you know our language or something. Like, yeah, if you know it, it's like the je.
It's like the je.
And not the je. Because those are different letters.
You know, that is a ch. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's the worst one. There's a ch and there's a ch.
Yeah.
It's different.
It's different. It's not the same.
One is stronger than the other.
It's very important.
There's also a j and a j. And some people's names have like both of them, and you're just like, which one goes where? But you should know because you say it the same way.
Oh, I'm out of time. Fuck! I keep forgetting to get coins. Remember telling you that it's pronounced like egg with an N and a soft J sound. Yes, and that confused the shit out of me. So I was like, nah, we're not doing that. It's Joker now. And then the first time we see her the next stream, I pronounced her name correctly, and Fitch is like, well, what? Like, it was funny. And when I revealed that I could have pronounced it the whole time, Fitz is just disappointment.
The Sonic ones were funny. Like, Luigi was hilarious as kids because, like, we didn't know fucking Italians. We didn't even know English.
Yeah.
So, like, we're like, okay, Mario. We all know Mario. That's also a name in our language. We know a Mario. Luigi? Luigi? I don't know. We just guessed that one. And we learned Luigi's name in Mario Party because he said it. But then our friend, I don't know why we listened to our friend for everything else. Because
like Gordon,
just
Kyogre,
most of
and
Pokemon. Suicide was my favorite. Suicide's my favorite. Legendary.
Raikou.
No, it wasn't Raikou. It wasn't Raikou. It was
something wrong though.
It was like Raikou or like Raikou or something.
Oh god. But then again, I can't make fun of my friend there. I can't make fun of Denny for his mispronunciations. When I'm sitting there with Mikayu.
Mikayu. Mikayu. He's just a kid who's 4. Each day he grows some more. God, when Caillou started like showing up on TikTok, I realized just how bad it was. Like as a kid, you didn't realize because we liked it, but seeing the scenes again on TikTok, I'm like, oh my god, this little asshole.
I don't know much more I could take a lava reef zone, D.
Rosie just wanted to go to the beach too, and he started crying because he was going to the beach.
I don't get what was the problem with Rosie going to the beach too?
Rosie!
Rosie, you can't do things. I'm doing things. What a fucking rat.
Had a friend say Gyarados? Gyarados?
Oh, that's horrible. No!
I know there's way more like wrong ones, and I wish I could remember them. We got most of the original ones right because of the anime.
Oh, what about the Reggies? Do you remember?
What was it? I know there was something with them.
So, Reggie Rock and Reggie Ice were not Reggie Rock and Reggie Ice.
Oh yeah.
They were Reginald Rock and Reginald Ice and Reginald Steel. The Reginalds.
So much. There was one that was it the Reggies?
How do I fucking? What do I do here? Oh, you go from here. Okay, I see.
Well, it wasn't Denny. It was his stupid friend that came over sometimes, and he was like, he said Reggie Rock, Reggie Steel, but I don't know because there's no second I. He's like Regis.
Regis.
Live with Reg Ice and Kelly.
Reg Ice and Kelly. Oh god.
Regis.
It's funny because it's funny. Give me this. Slow and steady wins this race, D. Yeah, kill these boys. Yeah, kill these fucks. Yeah, kill these boys.
Bless you. Suicide.
If suicide is painless.
I remember in primary school, this girl insisted that the live and you only live once was pronounced like the live and live stream.
You only live once.
You only live once. Hard people say a lot of funny things. Oh my god, Benny's mom is the funniest one.
Oh yeah.
It's not that like, you know, like immigrant mispronounces things. No, that's not the funny. It's the fact that she's very confident and will not correct it if you correct her. So Benny's like, no mom, you're not going to lack la bitch. Please stop saying that.
I just turned to fucking Scott Steiner. What do you mean money mo? What do you mean money mo?
They say all men are created equal.
You know, they say all men are created equal, but you look at me, and you look at Small Joe, and you see that fifth statement, it's not true! God.
I just need like at least a weekly dose of Scott Steiner to just keep my...
What a fucking goon. Him and his Shoney's. I wonder if his Shoney's still open. So you had Krangle to mix, and your chances drastically go down, because Krangle knows he can't beat me, so he's not even gonna try.
It's those meatheads in wrestling that really make it worth it. Like, who was it? Was it Sid? who was wearing like chainmail.
No, that was also Scott Steiner.
Was that also? Yeah, that was Scott Steiner.
Scott Steiner was wearing chainmail on his head.
Sid had half the brain you do.
But Scott Steiner was wearing chainmail on his head, and Jericho is supposed to say, like, make a joke calling him King Arthur because he's wearing chainmail.
I guess Steiner forgot the line.
Steiner forgot that part and took the line instead.
What are you talking about, King Arthur?
What are you talking about, King Arthur? And Jericho's like, no, you're King Arthur. What?
You were wearing the chainmail.
How do you not get this? But then, Sid, which we were mentioning about, he was talking to the guys, and he's like, you're half the man that I am, and I have half the brain that you do. And he didn't realize what the fuck he just said. Somehow did not connect.
My personal favorite. Look at the adjective.
Yeah, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall going to WCW. So this is where the big boys play, huh? Look at the adjective. Play. Nash, are you sure about that? Are you sure you know what an adjective is, my man?
I just heard that in John Cena's voice. Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that? But yeah, now wrestling, a big joke is look at the adjective.
Look at the adjective. It's never an adjective.
It's always just like a random, like, it's like a verb, you know, every time. Look at the adjective.
Those are some of my favorite memories, too. All the times we've played Pictionary or, what's it called? Mad Libs games. They always just turn so funny.
What happened? Save me.
Again, like we were talking about your fucking Pictionary.
Are we on the moon?
We try to make some nice.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Oh my god. We try to make some nice normal cards that someone can draw and guess. And I let my brother do our team's cards, and it's got Girafficornity. How are you gonna guess that? I don't know. I love that you drew it. It's gorgeous. Star in the sky with a walrus next to it.
This is an evil fight.
This is mean. I am no help.
Collect that one coin no matter what. No! It's gone. I'm so scared. Fuck you! Fuck you! I'll kill you! No! You killed me! Alright, I'm gonna be honest, I think that's all I can do with Sonic. This is driving me insane. This is as far as I can get currently in my current state of mind. I did my damn best. I did my damn bestie.
Time for Animal Crossing.
Time for Animal Crossing. Oh my god, Sonic is a video game for sure.
Some dude I'm talking to asked me at midnight if I want to go grab a drink. What the fuck?
Midnight party time. Thanks for the 100 bits, Alina. You're so sweet. You're so kind. Here's a song for you. D, there's gonna be an Ecuador voice in this, okay?
Ecuador voice?
An echo to our voice.
Oh,
okay?
I heard Ecuador voice. Yvonne, I can't hear you.
I know, but I'm about to sing. Shut up. 1 second, actually. 1 second. 1 second.
Time to play Pac-Man 99.
You know they say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Samoa Joe and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak and I'm not normal, so you've got a 25% at best at beat me.
But you gotta have friends.
Shut the fuck up, donkey. Then you add Kurt Angle to the mix. Your chances of winning drastic go down.
Drastic.
See the three-way at sacrifice. You got a 33 to 3rd chance of winning, but I got a 66 and a 2/3 chance of winning because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me.
No, he can't.
And he's not even gonna try.
No.
So Samoa Joe, you take your 33 1/3 chance minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8 1/3 chance at winning at sacrifice. But then you take my 75% chance of winning if we was to go 1-on-1, and then add 66 2/3%. I got a 141 2/3 chance of winning at sacrifice. See, Joe, the numbers don't lie.
They don't lie.
And they spell disaster for you at sacrifice.
Yeah, man.
That was fucking great.
That was so stupid.
That was great. That was fantastic.
Karaoke time. Why'd they have to introduce terrible copyright laws?
Why'd they have to DMCA everything about Twitch? Now we get original songs instead. You're welcome, everyone. God. Oh God, he Kyler put the whole fucking the cream of the crop promo is so fucking good. By the way, you know my knowledge of wrestling, I might have a very high knowledge of wrestling that I've shared with you guys before. Dee's is like slightly under that. Slightly. And that's only because Dee hasn't watched as much as I have.
Oh yeah, it's literally just because I got fucking angry from like 2012 to like 2014. I'm just not gonna watch anymore.
Yeah, you got frustrated with this stuff, but then you came right back. But now we're like, who do you think I watch all the pay-per-views with? Me and Dee.
We have one tomorrow.
Yeah, we got fucking NXT Takeover in your house. Karrion Kross versus fucking Kyle O'Reilly versus Pete Dunne versus Johnny Gargano versus my boy Adam Cole, baby. Sorry, I'm excited.
I just love the fact that of all people, like if you told me 5 years ago that Poppy would be involved with WWE, I would be like, excuse me.
Yeah, Poppy, who I just knew as weird YouTube thing. Nothing. Weird YouTube robot was the idea, right? That was the whole deal. I think. I don't know what the original character was.
Yeah, it was just like.
But now Poppy's just like, hey, I just do the soundtrack for NXT. What's up?
And maybe in a bit of a love triangle. I love that.
With the one stalker character, who's the good guy. We don't know how, but he's endearing.
Is Tomato Champ.
Yeah, Tomato Champ, my boy. He's big now. Like, he's got more muscle even now. But he's still like 5'8", so like, you know.
But he's still 5'8".
You can't build that up. That's
I hate when he comes up on my Instagram feed because he's just always working out. I'm like, okay, we get it. You're shredded and I'm eating pizza. Fuck off.
Come on, Tomato Champ. Eat some tomato pizza.
Show me your cute baby instead.
Yeah, show your child. Show Goldie. Goldie's what he called his title when he won it, and it's also a nickname he gave his daughter. Oh, God. All I know is Jake Paul's fighting people. Okay, listen.
I was going to say we don't talk about the Pauls, but Logan Paul
boxing.
was at WrestleMania.
That's boxing. The only wrestling the Paul's been a part of is WrestleMania. Logan Paul showed up to get beat up. It was great. That's all. That's the only addition they have. Normally celebrities in wrestling, they show up, it's really like a quick thing and done. There's only like a couple that actually, like Pat McAfee, he just became a wrestler and a commentator. He's a former football player. Bad Bunny, he put on a fucking classic. That was a surprise, but he actually tried to wrestle.
She wasn't like a celebrity, but like Ronda Rousey was around for like the whole year.
Ronda was good. My only issue with her is she didn't take enough care of her opponents. You know what I mean? So like, she actually get them hurt.
I think it could have been better, but like, you know, she wanted to have a baby.
More training, definitely. But yeah, she stayed for a year, had a baby, and I was gone. But well, it's probably but either way, that's about all we have to talk about. I think that's like as far as we can go with this. But either way, I'd like to thank you all for coming out. I'm gonna end this now.
I'm sad. I don't want to end it.
You don't want to end it?
There's more to talk. I just want to keep making fun of you.
Yeah, see,
and your childhood trauma.
Here's the thing, D.
And your fear of the Undertaker.
Here's the thing, D.
The Undertaker's gonna take your soul.
Your boy has reached his peak of streaming times because of a specific thing I want to do. Can you guess what it is?
My mind went so blank.
Well, you did your best.
And I didn't.
Everybody, this might help out with what I'm going to do.
What's the next question? Just start asking questions, then he can't end it. Duh.
Hey, guys. my final words to you before I play the Mega Man Star Force outro.
Hours?
Yeah, it's been 3.5 hours.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's blazed by, right? It was great. It was awesome. It was really fun. Do you have any final words, Steve, before I decide to reveal what I'm gonna do?
Larynx.
Yeah. Okay. Are you sure that's what you want to end on? Are you sure? Not like thanks for coming or anything. Not like thanks for giving questions. No, just larynx.
How do you think people could build a house of rice with all the rice that I ate?
Crazy glue is very sturdy. Okay.
Oh no, I'm just imagining getting like crazy glue all over your fingers because you're trying to put rice together.
D, it's for the best house.
You know what
ever
always
made.
gets me? Like when you go to those little tourist little shops by beaches and stuff, and they put things on a grain of rice. Like it's just, I don't know, it fucks with my head. Like they wrote my name on a grain of rice, and that's just not okay. It's so little.
Sorry.
Don't you dab at me, you dumb bitch.
I don't have a choice. It's part of the point rewards. Okay, I have to serve them. Okay. All right. Your last words apparently were larynx, and then you talked about rice. In all honesty,
thank you for asking me questions, even though half of them were about rice. I appreciate it. I know I want rice.
I don't know why so many are about rice, but yeah, thank you guys. Honestly, thank you all for all the questions you gave in, not just to D's, but also to my Q&A as well. Together, I think it's a nice little thing we did. And I'm very grateful
for sending us down memory lane.
And for everyone, not just Demi for the gift subs today, but also again, thank you for that. Thank you for guys. I put up a fucking sub goal, and you guys blew past 2 of them already. So thank you for that. That means a lot. That means a lot to me. The days are probably inaccurate. It's probably more like 19 or 18 days to go with like the official thing, but like when I first made it, but like, damn guys, like thank you so much. That does mean a lot. My final words to you to kind of tell you what I'm going to be doing after the stream is my motto to this stream is eat ass and shit ass, and I've not been shitting enough ass. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day.
He has to poop. He has to poop.